making a little complex robot, but it is controlled by living brains much like those inside your head. Researchers...
This moth isn't just swinging around, it's been bred.
Grow collections around 3,000 rat brain cells in the lab. The cells can grow collections to each other and start communicating
using electrodes implanted into his muscles.
Some are hard to found out predictably. Signals from robots ultrasound distance sensor.
Here, signals are sent to its left flight muscle to make it lift that wing.
The output of these cells can be used to control
different signals can be sent for it to lower its wing, to lift both wings at once, or to make them flat.
They each have a motor in them, and it actually drives forward when I walk. It actually powers that knee through the step.
It's powered through Bluetooth technology.
Increasing the frequency of the pulse makes the wings beat faster. If a signal is sent only to one side while the moth is flying, it will veer in that direction. Implanting electrodes into the brains of tree beetles,
and they
close to
talk to
neurons
each
that
other and try to
control
mimic
flight.
the stride length.
A computer
that the
program
other
in the
one's doing. If I
device
speed
controls
up,
the
the other one
beetle,
can realize
and
it's
here
doing
it
it, and
beats
it'll
its
speed up
wings
as well.
and takes off when a negative voltage is sent to its brain. Researchers are putting moths in control and using them as a pair of eyes. They've found out how to intercept signals from their visual system and how to use them to make a robot move. Here, a graduate student demonstrates how the robot can be steered. Combining living and machine components could eventually make robotic systems more effective.
Legs when an IED hit his convoy in Fallujah, Iraq in 2006.
The IED went off directly underneath me and took off basically everything that was hanging over the ledge of the seat, my legs. And then it killed my sergeant in front of me and my good friend next to me. My gunner lost his right leg. I shattered my hip. I had 32 pins in my hip. I broke my pelvis, so I have a 6-inch screw holding that together. I lost both legs above the knee. I broke 4 fingers, broke my jaw, broke my nose, lacerated kidney. So I've recovered well, I think, and great care here and done well.
Today, I use the Bluetooth prosthetics.
It's a lot of hip control. In my other legs, I usually have to use all my thigh to power through things, but since these are moving on their own, then I actually just kind of have to lift and shift my weight a little bit.
He says they're a bit heavier than the other 2 microchip prosthetics he's worn, but they require much less effort to operate.
If they're not programmed right, they kind of do their own thing sometimes, and they'll kick for no reason. Like you'll just be standing there and be like, and just kick off to the side.
Able to master the stairs just yet.
Sometimes when you go near a computer or something, you'll hear the computer start freezing, so it does do that a lot. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, and I have to turn my legs off.
Communicates robot wirelessly. The team plans to use their robot brain power on new pattern behavior in the future. They hope there are enough similarities to teach about unknown aspects of our own brain.
Not if the boards are all expensive. Maybe they'll let it go at that, but there are a lot of...
CB squared has 51 finest degrees of freedom, making...
On the way home, I got hungry, and I ate it.
We're Americans, and we always like competition, okay? I'm eating, and I'm reading a book, and this wave just comes up.
It would be rude not to eat her pie, which I assume is not only hot, but also moist. Although, hopefully not. Ironic, isn't it? It would be rude not to eat her pie, which I assume is not only hot, but also moist. Are you insane? Maybe some mild post-traumatic stress disorder, but
he drinks a lot, so
yeah, I think I've got a pretty good handle on it. Would you close your eyes? I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road. Close your eyes. I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road. I'm scared if I stop all at once, the cumulative hangover will literally kill me. would you say we'd be venturing into a zone of danger?
Oh my God! You killed a hooker!
Call girl!
No,
She was a
Cyril, when they're dead, they're just hookers. Oh my God! You killed a hooker!
Call girl! She
No,
was a
Cyril, when they're dead, they're just hookers. Ironic, isn't it?
Which I assume is not only hot, but also moist. Although.
Are you insane?
Maybe some mild post-traumatic stress disorder, but
But he drinks a lot, so...
so yeah, I think I've got a pretty good handle on it.
Are you insane?
Maybe some mild post-traumatic stress disorder.
But he drinks a lot.
So yeah, I think I've got a pretty good handle on it. Handle.
When they're dead, they're just hookers.
The thermostat's becoming sentient. Oh God, that's how maximum overdrive started. That's how maximum overdrive started. Did you close your eyes? I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road. Did you close your eyes? I kind of feel like I'm banging taillights on a country road.
Danger zone. Danger zone.
I'm scared if I stop all at once, the cumulative hangover will literally kill.
My fame is necrotized.
President Camacho!
We all saw Idiocracy, where you were president in the year 2505. So
Welcome,
why
everybody.
come back in time to run again in 2024?
Camacho,
Let me break it down.
2024. This is our president.
We forgot
Our
the
next
recipe for
president.
cheese, man. We forgot. I was 11 years old, and somebody ate the last slice. And we was like, that's it? You forgot? No more cheese, man. I came back here, I was in front of Favorite Pizza. I'm looking, there's cheese everywhere. You understand?
It was fucked up.
No pizza? Pizza without cheese, man? That's a hell on earth. If elected in 2024, what will you do first?
First of all, I would Will Smith half of Congress. I would walk through Congress like whacka, 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 whacka. Make them reevaluate.
President Camacho, I mean, your hair, your style is iconic. What's the secret to your fashion?
Exfoliate, oil, then exfoliate some more.
There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
I'm going to tell you one more time. Exfoliate, oil, rub the oil all over, and then exfoliate one more time. You'll be nice. Just like me. Yeah, bouncing and behaving, baby. Bouncing and behaving.
Oh, Jeebus Christmas.
So if you were to write a book about your amazing life, what would be the title?
See Camacho run. It's a picture. See Camacho run. It'd be pictures of me like whooping ass and just kicking people in the face and then running through and just dominating and taking people and putting their face in the cage and just smashing it and then dropping them and then becoming the president. That's how we do it. We give it all to the kids and let them just revel in my victory.
Oh, this is so amazing. Oh my God, that was so great. All right. You're welcome, y'all. All right, welcome to another crazy shite. Jesus Christ, I got so many other silly, stupid things that we may show just in a second once we bring everybody in. Oh, Jeebus, we're definitely showing this next. Okay, so let's bring in our guests. Let's bring in, of course, our co-host.
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
How you doing?
Hey, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I was just checking the message that Hoop sent me. That sounds pretty good. Another one of those AI. Somebody else sings somebody else's song.
Sweet. I'll have to check that out in a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's bring in, of course, everybody's Glober.
Mama.
Oh, mama.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am wonderful. We have an amazing amount of stuff to go through tonight, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, Glober Mom?
Yes.
You're still in the voice chat.
Let me check it. I clicked off.
Okay.
Off, though. Okay.
I don't have our next guest intro yet.
Oh, but
here we blow.
Can I quickly say that video that you showed just a minute ago was fucking awesome.
I just found it, even though it came out 6 months ago. But I just found it, and I was like, "Oh my Jeebus, we have to fucking play that," because that's who I'm voting for is President Camacho.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
President Camacho.
You should put stickers and flags up for that.
Exactly. How are you doing, Hooves? I will get you an intro
Spicoli.
very soon. I just haven't done it yet. Of course, it's Spicoli.
It's all good, bro.
We're gonna do some kind of wipeout thing.
I'm doing all right, man. I had to go to the store a little while ago, and I was like, should I take my car or bodyboard?
Is there still that much water
bodyboards only
around?
work with water.
Well, but it's still flooded there in the Cali.
That's true.
I'm not in California. I'm on the East Coast.
I forget. Yeah, y'all are getting
a
that
hurricane
right now. What is it called right now? What is it called?
Adele or something like that.
Idalia. It's like Idalia, so it's probably Idalia or Idalia or something like that.
I always forget you fuckers still surf on the East Coast. So yeah,
I do.
One of these days I will.
No, he doesn't.
I
do. One of these days I will remember.
Slim has seen evidence that I actually do surf.
Yeah, and I've seen
but
it's
only true. It's only true if Widow's son sees it, right?
He's seen it. He believes
he's seen it,
but he's just not the same as I know he's not a ginger, but it's not going to stop me from calling him a ginger.
Isn't he half?
Isn't
he a halfling? Oh yeah, but I still believe he's a halfling. Anyways, so
he's like a fur bog. I mean,
I'm half ginger. What do you mean?
Yeah, there's halves. Yeah, there's half gingers.
My mother was a ginger. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like just if you're not like full red, you can have like red highlights and or certain body areas can be ginger and others not. I have met and I've dated a bunch of people who have like brown hair and have a ginger clam beard. Yeah. And so
oh my God.
Your soundboard.
Some people can.
Oh shit! You guys heard that?
Yes, we heard.
We did.
I want to thank BGTV for getting me hooked up on this.
Awesome. Good. I'm glad. So there can be people that are half and halves, just like elvelings, and there's the thingy-mabobbers of stuff and things. Anyways, now that I got my arm all oiled up again, because like, dude, I did not remember to bring the stuff with me to
work.
Point my tattoos. Yeah.
Oopsie.
Anyways, I did not put the thingy-mabobbers in the side chat for what we wanted to do first. I didn't make a poll, but I figure we'll just go with the way that I want to go with things, and screw you all. It's my stream, so we'll do whatever I want. So let's go ahead and go with this one first. This is Qanon Shaman. I'm totally exactly. I'm totally a sadist, just like Mango is when she puts on the brunches for us.
Jesus Christ!
Shrek with that. Brandon, I heard the gingerbread man from Shrek. You're a monster.
Oh,
that's exactly what
crap.
That is.
This is what I want to play before we do that. Sorry, here's this before we do the shaman stuff. Here.
Going to build a wall. It's going to be a great wall. The right or left wants to build a wall around me. The election was totally rigged, and I would have gone away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling Democrats. I'll get you next time.
I swear he was looking down a smidge for that mugshot.
Will not pay for the.
He was.
Whoa.
Oh my god! For a second there, I thought that was Dr. Phil.
Speaking of,
oh, I know.
Speaking of sadists, you sent the name Slim.
And did they show up?
What the dog doing?
Yeah, fucking
No
yeah.
way. No way.
Yeah. Here,
Awesome. Sweet.
We have somebody.
Okay, here we blow with their
Stunning,
intro.
plump, red, perfectly unscratched, and incredibly sweet mango.
And there's our mango. How are you doing?
Hi.
It's not mango, it's mango.
It's mango.
Oh my god! And there's that. That is a little loud. You could turn it down a tiny bit, but we can hear it. But
loud.
All right, how's this?
Oh my god! Yeah, that's way better
That's
for
better.
sure. Because that
That's
makes
perfect.
it exactly
So.
Totally, brother. And that's why we're gonna let you know those things, and we're gonna critique you because you critique our punk asses. I'm gonna critique your punk ass. That's how this bullshit goes.
I don't think I've ever critiqued you other than the fact
I'm
that,
sure
you know, I've never seen you blow fire, so.
Well, I mean, she doesn't come around very much anymore. So next time fire comes around, I'll blow her in front of you. Never mind. Never mind.
She doesn't come around.
She doesn't end up this part of town very much anymore since they laid in the railroad tracks. So I got to go to the other side of the railroad tracks to to blow in fire. You know, God damn, that was. Did you see how far I reeled that? Did you see how long I took that to get to that? Son of a bee sting. All right, folks.
Mango, your hair looks nice.
Oh, thanks. It's been in the same bun for like 2 days because I've been packing and cleaning, and my flight got canceled today, so I'm back at my mom's for the night.
God, no.
So
I set up a tiny background so it wouldn't look so weird.
Up to you. So really quick, we're gonna do this. Mango, put your thingy-mabobber in the side of my chats, and we're gonna do shots for Mango getting the medicines paid for or whatever tonight. Let's get into saying hello to the side of my chats before we blew further into this, and I almost forgot that. Jeebus, that would have been horrible. So there's our
25
Sydney.
minutes in. I mean, geez.
I know I am such a slacker. Hey, our sister. We got a Harry's.
Hey, Sydney, Harry.
We got a commander, and
Hey,
they
Commander.
are running around. They deliver space packages through large shipping container spaceships. So they are busy doing that. So that's what they're saying. The intergalactic truck stop. They're
Planetary?
not on this planet. The interplanetary.
Intergalactic planetary.
And Jupiter. And Jupiter, right?
Yeah, and
You're gonna stop
Jupiter
at-
and all that
at
fun stuff.
Jupiter Station.
We have a Demon Orbs
Orbie.
Hey, Demon.
and Liam,
Hey, Liam.
Canadians,
Hey, Canadian.
an Al Trucker.
Hey, Al.
Mute that bozo. It's good to
Mute.
see you.
Hey,
Yeah.
In a while since we seen you, so good to see you back again. We got a Doc Fearsome. We haven't seen you in
Hey,
a hot
Doc.
minute.
It's been a
Glad to see
while.
you back, Doc, yeah.
Glad you're here.
We have the Big D. That's what I'm going to call you
Big
from
D.
now on. You're the Big D.
We always have D on this stream.
Hey, D.
Exactly. There's always D, and you're the reason we get filled is from that D. Anyways, let's go on. And then here is the Small Human Fund. So if you want to see us do a shot, send 5 or more to the mangoes, and then let us know in the Cytoman chats so that we know, and then we will do shots and stuff and things. We have a Gavin.
That's common, Slim.
Gavin, what a good boy.
It's Gavin.
And Mango.
He's a boy.
And Mango.
He's not a racist.
Thank you. That's what I was going to say, Mango. What is he? And you said it automatically, so thank you for being there for that. Because that's exactly how that goes every time we do this. He was supposed to go that way.
Slim, can you pin Mango's comments?
Yeah, give me a second. Somebody has something playing in the background, and we can hear just a.
Oh shit, that's me. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can just hear just a tiny bit, and like not to be a douche nozzle, but let's and thank you so much. Let me do that in a second. I think I can find it this way, right? Yeah. Give me
I don't
just
know how
30
it got
seconds.
turned back on. I apologize.
It's okay, no worries.
Yeah, because
It was just
I cannot
little
pin
distracting.
stuff, but
It's okay. Yeah.
it would be
Let's
useful if I
see.
could do
Let's
that
go
in
here,
Stream Yards, but-
and let me pin this. So everybody go there and donate to the Mangos' today instead of my dumbass. And let's see.
Big question. Why does state insurance decide that life-saving medicine is like unnecessary?
Because
I think you answered your own question.
They already got their paycheck. They don't care.
Wait, not killing somebody is in the interest of you keeping the person alive through the insurance you pay for. What? Shut up.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they'll give you the paraphernalia. They'll give you the paraphernalia to deliver that medicine you need, but not the medicine.
Oh, no, here's the thing. So, like, I've done the whole, like, research into GoodRx and stuff. And if his current pharmacy does not take GoodRx. They take both of his insurances, but they do not take GoodRx. If I go to a place that does take the GoodRx, they only take $30 off.
Yeah.
Really?
So instead of $900, it's $870.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Yay, insurance.
Yeah.
Son of a beast. Yeah,
Like,
well,
why is that a thing?
That should not be a thing.
It's like a mafia racket ring, pretty much, is what it is. Literally. Just like most of the pharmaceutical stuff and things through insurance and stuff. It's like literally like, hey, you want me to break your ankles if you don't pay? You know, it's like, oh crap, I guess I gotta pay for this crap, even though I already paid you once, but now you're saying you're gonna expunge me for more money. Okay, well, I don't have a choice because I'd rather keep my ankles than not. And it's like, son of a beast, you know, like
we have a skits in the side chat, by the way.
Yes, and there's more people coming in a second, I think.
Definitely. I hope more people will fill us because my holes are not filled all the way. Just
we need to fill all of Slim's holes to the brim.
I'll be right there,
Slim, our beautiful sister's coming in.
Let's fill us to the brim. My next one is.
I got $1.03 from Hooves, right? And the message on said Cash App is, why do cats stop randomly? Sometimes they pause.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Dad
And
jokes.
he didn't even have the drum for that on his soundboard.
Yeah. Who you need
monster.
That's a good one. But you need to put a drum roll on there as well. Schisma Crasher. Yeah. Finger that out. Sure, there we blow. You got to do that next time we say something. So, Schisma Crasher's here, and they are our channel sponsor. So here is their commercial. I guess is the best way to put that, right? I guess it's their commercial.
That's the best way to put it.
Promo?
Yeah.
Promo?
So
Promo.
Yeah, sure. And you know what I forgot to fucking do? I am a little off today. Getting home, there was a lot of road construction and blah, 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 and that doesn't really honestly matter at all to any of y'all. But we forgot to do this, and thank you, Brainless, for doing this. Hold on, give me a second to undo this. Thank you, Brainless.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
So that makes it so that y'all can say whatever you want, and I can't get in trouble for whatever you fuckers say.
You'll still listen to the bus, is what you're saying.
Technically, legally, right? I mean, legally.
I mean, we
What the
talk
dog
about filling
doing?
holes all the time. So like,
Yeah.
y'all filling my holes does not express the views of Slim.
Exactly. I do that later, but never mind. So anyways, I forgot to play our dumb intro. So here's the dumb intro, and then we'll get into one more. Oh yeah, well then we'll get into the idiocracy.
Yeah.
Although I have one more thing.
Or the intro rap.
I do have one more thing, but let's do this first.
It's just like Killer got 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second. Are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead. You're stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, you're stupid.
Fuck it.
So speaking of stupid, we're just gonna play this right quick, and then we'll get into the QAnon Shaman being the Joker, because that's even more idiocracy. But here's this right quick.
Okay, wait.
Sure.
Before we go, someone they sent their legal name, so I'm not going to say it out loud. But someone just sent $25 to the StreamYard.
Oh, great!
Or Streamlab.
Okay,
yeah.
awesome.
I got
so that means
because there is a shot glass in the spike chat.
Well, there's two, and one of them has.
I assume it's Liam.
Okay.
Because I know Skit's his name, but I assume it's Liam. So thank you so much.
So yeah, Skit sent it to the wrong thing. He sent it to Slim. That's not good.
Don't worry. I'm sure it went, and if it did go to me, I will. Mango, just remind me. If it did go to me, it will go to you. Just
don't worry, I got you.
It may have. It did.
Sending something.
Did you get one?
But well, it was kind of a thing where I got $1, but I did. Okay, never mind.
How much did you get?
I will throw. Somebody sent me 103 for something, and I didn't read the thing. Do I need to read the thing?
Okay, the person that sent 103 is fucking close.
I know, but do I need to read it? Is it something different than what you said?
It's a dad joke.
No, his is not a dad joke. It was actually telling him who I was.
Okay, well, never mind then. Okay, so we have stuff and things and stuff happening. We have multiple shots going on right now. And Mango, I owe you monies. We will all talk about it later. It's like 3 thingies. But anyways, we'll get that all figured out later. And just remind me.
It was Gavin. Gavin sent me 25. Thank you, Gavin.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, my camera is not start up yet because I didn't plan on doing shots, but it's for Mango now, so I'll join in that because people like
I think that we should have like background music for this or something like that. So let me just do this.
Some sexy.
And let's put on.
Oh, are you gonna strip for us? Oh wait, no, you're already.
I am already naked, but sure, we can do like this. We'll do this. Hi Mango.
There you go, Mango.
I got distracted for 5 milliseconds. Anyways,
I'm gonna go get the Jergens. I'll be right back.
Okay, so cheers, bro. Salutes, launch it. We're gonna do one now. We're gonna wait like 30 seconds. We're gonna wait like a minute. We're gonna do another one. Then we'll do another one in like another minute. Okay.
We have a Jasper just came in. So hi, Jasper.
Hey, Jasper. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Anyways, here, cheers, bro. Salute, whatever.
Bad vodka.
Bad vodka. All right. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Excuse me?
Jeebus. Okay.
Bad vodka.
Bad vodka.
Bad vodka.
All
right, so
bad vodka.
Well, after this, we'll do another one, but I have to show you all this, and this actually should go into another category. But once I saw it, I was like, oh my god, we have to fucking show this anyways. And you're welcome, everybody.
Are there things that make you angry? Things that don't hurt you or anybody else? What do you do with the mad that you feel when you feel so mad you could fight? When the whole wide world seems oh so wrong, who seems very right? What do you do to do you pounce so they was no?
This is awesome.
This is amazing.
For a game of tag, or see how fast you go. It's great to be able to stop when you find a thing that's wrong and be able to do something else instead and think this song. I can stop when I want to, can stop when I wish, can stop anytime. And what a good feeling to feel like this and know that the feeling is really mine. Know that there's something deep inside that helps us become what.
Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Okay, I just have to stop for a second because I'm gonna have a heart attack if I don't.
Please don't die.
Please
don't
Oh my
die.
Jeebus, this is so
Okay.
amazing.
Dude, please don't die.
Wait.
Kindergarten Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
So great.
Kindergarten.
I just got 1003 from Hooves.
Awesome, sweet.
And I have to read this because dad jokes.
That's
A
how it
cow
works.
a cow burned down a farm. How dare you?
Oh, Jesus. Of course.
Jokes. Oh.
And I have to put this up. The disclaimer's only in Minecraft. I'm just kidding. Yes, the sad trombone. The sad tromboner is what I like to call it. It's called Whiskey Dick. If you don't know what that is, don't look it up. Anyways, so let's go further into the rest of this.
Can for a girl
Yeah, I know that was a
someday
horrible
woman,
joke.
and the boy can be someday a man.
I don't know why it's still going. I'm sorry.
And that's
You know it's
important.
don't you?
Oh my Jeebus.
Why is it still going? I
Oh,
got
God.
your knob
Okay,
and close
okay.
the window.
Yeah, you should have closed the window.
Crickets have to do what the crickets do, okay?
I don't know what. I closed the window.
That's cricket sex.
Yep.
All right, hang on. I gotta change.
They're rubbing each other's legs together. Mhm.
Audio. Okay, microphone. Switch. Did that make it stop?
It keeps going.
Oh my
and
God.
going and going.
What?
The major thing about that is what it sounds like when Rev tries to get in between Shani's thighs, and it's just that rubbing together, and he never gets to get in there. It's just a.
Oh, did y'all see what me and BGTV put out this week?
I have not yet.
Yeah, we put out the Shani second arrest footage.
Oh, really?
I saw something about something, but I wasn't sure if that's exactly what I saw. So, how long is it?
Okay, so there's two parts. Part
Okay.
1 was about 2 minutes of footage because they go to his house and they're like, "Hey, multiple witnesses saw you do this. So, like, can you
Yeah.
tell us what happened?" And then part
Okay.
2, even though the clip itself was about 45 minutes, there's only about 10 minutes of audio. And she's like yelling pretty much the
Oh
whole
wow.
time. Like she's being so belligerent. She's just like, "Oh, you guys raped me. Y'all did this."
Oh, the
It's
the
so
graping
bad.
thing. Yeah, the
She's being a
graping
Karen,
thing. Okay,
basically.
I'm okay. I'm glad that you got that, and we talked about that on Lizard's channel for a second. Okay, so I'm
Wow.
glad that's out. We will share that in a little minute, or if you want to share something in the cinema chats, of course, always do that.
I'll put the link to the video itself inside of the private chat, and I'll let you know where to go to, like link wise, because
sure.
there's
okay.
there's a big section where the Boulder PD they're allowed to mute their mics if they're talking about legal stuff.
Of course.
So
totally.
they did mute their mics for like the majority of the footage. So it's not that long.
How do they normally mute Mike? Do they shove a sock in his mouth, or do they?
Poor Mike.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Look, Mike consented, so like.
Well, of course, but he's always down to have the sock shoved in his mouth. But is that how they're still doing it?
I feel for poor Will, always being fired at.
Yeah,
fire upon.
Exactly,
I mean, fire at Will.
I mean,
that poor guy. What did he do?
Will.
If someone wants to mute me with a sock, that's fine. But just like talking about it
depends
as
on
long as we have a
is.
safe word or the tapping, the how many taps it is or whatever for the other thing. Because if you can't speak a word, you have to have signals as well, and we'll talk about that later. And speaking of that devil, once Cookie McSweet Tits, and if Brainless could put Cookie's channel link in the cinema chats, once we get to 100 subs for Cookie, she is going to come out of retirement and she's going to start posting on her channel. We're going to do that with her, and then we're going to do that with Hick. And then I also have another character that's coming out very soon that is British, but I don't know a name for them yet, but we'll figure that out very soon.
Have you mastered
Anyways,
a British accent?
I'm almost... Hey, I got a Bugatti over here, and if you ain't got 6 Bugattis, and then you ain't top J, you know what I'm saying, over here?
Look,
so I'm getting close to being a douche nozzle British.
The reason
is what
that
I'm trying
I
to
ask is, Hick goes through like 6 different accents. I have to make sure.
Yeah, exactly. And hold on, let's bring in everybody else, and then let's go to keep talking. I know. So here, read below. Yes, and bringing back a host. I actually am not going to use that accent for that character. I'm going to be a little bit. I don't know. I'm still working on that for sure. But I do have Hick.
His is a mix of American or English, American English and British.
Yeah, no, well, Australian. It's like Australian.
Yeah,
British
it's weird. It's weird the accent he has.
It's
Yeah.
with head trauma.
Just so we're all aware, we have a bunch of fucking shots to do.
Yeah, you do.
Good.
I know. So
no, wait. So let me just update you.
Yeah, you go, girl.
We got 25 from Gavin Kit Kats. He's a boy, not a racist.
Yes.
We got 20 from Sydney, and we got 11 from Hooves.
And then I have 3 more on my phone as well.
Oh my god! You fuckers want me dead? You guys know I don't drink that much.
Hey, nerdy.
They're trying to kill us all. Let's go.
Take it to
exactly.
the dome.
So nerdy. Hello. I think that's the last person that we've not said hello to. And God save the king. Thank you for calling me a king. And let's do another shot. Cheers, bro.
God save the king from being eaten by his horse-faced wife.
Well, I mean, yeah. Make sure that you give her sugar cubes so she doesn't eat your face. That's the way to get the horse-faced woman to not eat your face. Anyways,
sugar
cheers.
Cubes by the bed. Mm-hmm.
Ghost.
Okay. Bad vodka.
Bad vodka.
Oh, that's not the kinky.
I ran out of the kinky, so I only have
potato.
The clear vodka left right now. Yeah, potato vodka. So anyways, there was that one. Let's give us like 30 more seconds. before we get to, let's just get into the QAnon shaman, and now he is pretending to be the Joker on streams.
If
Yes.
you, Mr. Slim Cyborg, if
Yes.
this gets to be too much, I did send Brainless a short, a YouTube short that would be a good palate cleanser.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah. It's one of those.
We'll get into that.
It's an AI.
AI
Sweet.
music thingies.
All right. So, nearly 2.5 years after douche nozzle became the face of the Capitol attack, becoming the QAnon shaman with his headdress that he wore and the weird makeup that he wore. Now he is doing this weird Joker thingy stuffs. So
okay, wait. Liam just sent 30. Like, y'all are really trying to kill us.
Jesus Christ.
Yay for
This truly
alcohol
is
poisoning.
the drunken news today.
It literally is at this point.
Yep.
So, anyways, just give us a second more for me to go through this.
I'm gonna get contact drunk just from cleaning the knobs.
Exactly.
Do we need romantic music? Oh no.
Play some
Love
Barry
some
White.
Kenny G.
No, Barry White's better for that. Not Kenny G.
Let's get it on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Or some
believe
Luther
this is.
Vandross.
Good evening, ladies.
Oh my Jeebus. Okay,
Oh my
so
God,
here
it's like
this
rap.
is. Dude, just wait. Okay, so let's do one more
God
shot.
fucking damn it. Skits just sent 20. Alright, so this is
here.
Wasted Wednesday.
Yes, pretty much.
I got work in the morning.
Not
Then
anymore.
why are you drinking?
So here we go. Here's another
To
shot.
support people.
No, I get that.
Oh, shot. I already had one ready. Cheers.
Jesus Christ. What is it? Bad vodka. There we go. Okay. So here is
Bad vodka.
Bad vodka. Because
Here
we got 50 via Cash App, and then we got 55 via PayPal.
Oh.
I only have a little bit more vodka left, but we'll keep drinking the whole time. But this is helping. This is helping Mango get the little one.
Oh, we're doing another one
Little human.
immediately after.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
So
Give me a second.
Just so everyone knows,
Take it to the dome.
Yeah.
bro.
Okay. So Mango, let us know what's all going on for the stuff and things.
Small Humans Meds. They want $900 for them.
Yeah. Crazy.
Insurance decided, oh no, we don't want to pay for it. So it's $900 fucking dollars. So thank you to everyone that has given, because that just minimizes the effect that goes on me. Because like we're in the process of a move, we're in the process of everything, and I just don't have a spare $900, you know?
Yes,
Who
and
does?
then
A lot of us don't.
then that it also means that the little one can also like keep getting treats and keep having fun and not realizing, because they don't understand why these things, you know. So we're making
like
it so
Reverend
their
Shannon.
life keeps going on normal, you know,
So,
or at least hopeful.
Skits Crasher, it is not $900 a month. $355.74 is specifically for the diazepam, which is the emergency medication that he only has to take if he has a seizure lasting longer than 5 minutes. That's life-saving.
And you
meds.
don't
That's
want to know
emergency.
how he has to take it, and we're not going to talk
You really
about
don't.
that. But
You really
anyways,
don't.
let's keep talking. Let's
the-
keep going.
The other med is his nightly seizure med. And what they do is they give me a 2-month supply in a big bottle. And that is $400 and some change. So all in all, it's about $900 for everything.
And that's probably like every 3 or 5 months or something, maybe a little bit more. But yes.
Yeah.
So again, thank you all for helping this. to make it so little small human can have the existence that they need to have without them understanding that there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we're doing this, is to make it so they don't understand how this punk ass world works yet. Hopefully a couple more years, even though hopefully they never understand it, because we're gonna keep doing what we need to do.
I'm gonna protect him as long as I can.
I know, and that's what we're getting at. That's what we're getting at. Is
So for little
one
people
more,
and fuck American
big pharma,
and
That's
all the and the insurance
and
motherfuckers.
and Shaney's gray vagina. But go ahead, Minka.
No, I was gonna say, people from the U.S. that are like in the chat that are on panel, those that are familiar with the Medicaid system, Medicaid is one of the people that denied his meds.
Yep.
And that's fucked up.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Thank you,
Well,
government.
that's supposed to be our free.
It's that dang
Like,
government with
he's-
the NASA satellites over top of my trailer trying to probe my behind.
He's this.
Did you not mark for the extra microchips implanted in him? Is that why they didn't give it? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, God damn it, Skits!
Fuck.
No,
Skits.
We just
What are
got
you
an extra
doing?
25 from
Skits.
Skits.
Ah.
We have 20,
Oh,
40,
Jesus.
65, 75 just from the Cash App and 55 from the PayPal.
Oh my.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
anyways,
60 from the PayPal.
Let's do this more shots, and then we're gonna get into this idiocracy, and then we'll get into the other things, because we still have a crap ton more to get into. We're
Yeah, I
not
would
even into the
sparse
first
out
fucking
the
subject
shots.
y'all.
Mango's
Jesus Christ.
gonna
So here we go.
lactate
Space them
White
out.
Claw. Mango's
Okay,
gonna
okay,
lactate
okay.
White Claw after this. I swear to God.
Jesus Christ. Some kind of seltzer. I don't know if it's white, but it's or White Claw, but it's a seltzer.
No, I'm drinking margaritas. Oof.
Oh, I'm just saying what's gonna come out of your nipples. I mean, if you want to really let me go ahead and just lay it down like that, I mean, fine.
Well,
Okay,
no,
so
see,
let's-
if I drink the right tea, I'll just lactate. Like, that's just the thing.
I'm getting in my car right now.
Yeah, please don't tell us which one that is, so none of us buy you that at all. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyways, let's blow on.
Say no more. Say no more.
This idiot, and this is what I was talking about earlier.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Why does he look like that?
we are tonight's
Just wait.
entertainment. I only have one question before we begin. Have you seen the Dinosaur Circus?
Oh,
Have you seen it?
Muffin Man.
Do you know what it is? Do you know where it is?
Oops,
No?
it's in my pants.
Maybe you have, and you
'Cause
just
it's
don't
extinct?
know it.
Nah, because it's as old as a fossil.
Is an old barber who's been in Washington's Dinosaur Circus for decades, enriching themselves at the expense of the American people. And I'd like to show you who's a part of their team.
Yeah, except for like you should have been in jail for 30 years, but fucking the judge was like, "Oh, you're a psychopath, but like you're not really one." And now you're doing this, you fucking psychopath. Literally, you should have been in prison for 30 years, you dumbass. Although this is very entertaining, and I can't wait to see what else he's going to come up with. But no, you should have been in jail for 30 years, you fucking weirdo.
No, actually, technically, he should have been put up in front of a firing squad.
Yeah, because what they did was treason.
Treason.
Mhm.
Yeah, and if you look at the way they look at the Constitution, the law, and the other thingy-mabobbers from the olden times, yes, exactly.
Mhm.
He should have been shot to death by 12 people in blindfolds or whatever the fuck.
I was openly against all of the riots that were occurring prior to the 6th. And when people who assumed that I was against those riots for the wrong reasons asked me about the 6th, I said they are stupid and every one of them should be arrested. And they're like, well, why would you say that? I'm like, because they fucking raided the Capitol. I mean, riots.
Their intention was to stop the counting of the ballots or something like that.
I'm against rioting in general because it's needless destruction and possible bodily injury. But I'm really against trying to overthrow a fucking government because they were doing things the way they were supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I kind of have an issue with that. But go on.
And what I want to say really quick is look at how much like production energy he put into this bullshit to make it look fucking ghetto. He went and found a fucking filter that looked like that had the record live thing in the top. Let me do this because I get to.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Beavis. Why won't it show? Oh, son of a bee sting. Why will it not work?
I see the red dot you're talking about. The red dot on the left.
Yeah. But my thing's not working.
Hold on.
I've said that numerous times, but I'm old.
Wait. There you go.
You're stupid. Yeah.
Nice. But my little red marker's not working for some reason. That's okay.
Oh, you know the paint.
Oh no, you're
I know.
my play marker.
Slim, it recognizes that it's already a clown.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Okay, so there's this thing. He has these markers for the outside. He has the MF. He has this thing. He has all these different.
It's just a filter.
He's running exactly to me. I know. But he paid that much money. He paid this much money for the background. He paid all this stuff, and he put all the time and energy into putting on his makeup, putting on this costume, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you're doing by doing this, you weirdo? Nothing's going to change. Just like everything you did before you got arrested, didn't change shit. Besides you, well, I guess he makes some money. I guess that's what it does. I guess it makes some money.
So for our first act, how about a magic trick? Mark Milley and the Pentagon are going to make $6 billion just disappear.
What the fuck are you talking about, you weirdo?
And it's gone. Oh, and by the way, those weapons we sent to Ukraine, they weren't cheap. We ought to know we bought them.
They make money on that.
And for our
they were weapons that we don't use anymore, technically.
Yeah, pretty
right?
much.
They were old weapons that it's like, we don't use these old tanks or we don't use these old machine guns or whatever, right? I mean, I believe that's what we did is we send the old...
So, it's not old shit that we send over. It's new, untested things that we sent over. And the reason that we send it over is because it's a conventional war. It's not some war that's made up. It's not some attack for oil. It's a conventional war. So the tools that were sent over by the U.S. to Ukraine were to test out how this works in conventional warfare.
Sure. Okay, so experimental warfare instead of old, but I believe they still sent a crap ton of old stuff. But you're right.
It
was a healthy mix.
Yeah.
They have to cycle the military vehicles because one, it keeps the contracts going that they have with the manufacturers, and two, if you go to any government auction website and look at the military vehicles that they are auctioning off, they have very low miles or low hours. It's because they're only allowed to have them for so many years before they have to get rid of them.
Yeah, but also like what this fucker doesn't realize is if Trump would have been president, the weapons would still have gone there. They would just have ended up on the other side.
Okay,
Because
So-
he'd probably sent them to Russia.
Not necessarily true. What we have to consider is that when Trump was in office, his main thing was not sending over means of helping, it was means of money. Trump's whole thing was money.
Yeah, because that's the only thing he knows and loves.
Yeah.
Well,
Old
that's,
rich man.
that was the big that was a big contrast with Trump. Trump was all about money. Money had nothing to do with relations and international relationships. It had to do with bringing money in and having America have money. His Make America Great Again was bring as much money as possible in there so that all his buddies had more money to run their businesses.
Yeah, he was not draining the swamp, he was filling the swamp. Anyways, let's blow
Different
on.
swamp.
For sure.
He was
so
refilling
let's
the
blow
swamp
on.
as he was draining it, basically.
He was just he was just making a different swamp is all it was. It wasn't a draining the swamp. He just left the other swamp pretty much alone and just remade a new one.
Yeah, the supermoon is tonight in the Americas. I don't know if that is everywhere, but yeah, the blue supermoon is happening tonight. So here's the next thing we're gonna go over, which is evangelicals now hate Jesus because he sounds like a liberal wimp.
What?
Of course, Jesus is liberal.
Yep. So here we blow with this weird bullshit.
Sponsored by
Beast.
Fitness.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I think this is from LGBTQ Nation. But anyways, this has been on multiple different things, and we're going to go over this multiple times. So conservative evangelicals are at a core constituency in today's GOP and have a major part in the MAGA world. To outsiders, the love affair between evangelicals and Donald Trump is incomprehensible. After all, Trump was the thrice married, casino owning trash talker who probably thought he could do a better job in the role of God than God could. It's pretty much what they say. So now they're saying that because Jesus was turn thy cheek and all that stuff, now they're saying that he is not in that role anymore, and now we're into the role of revelations. So right now it says in the interview with NPR, Russell Moore, who is the editor-in-chief of Christianity Today, said that he hears from pastors who tell him about congregants who take umbrage at Jesus telling his followers to turn thy cheek, just like I said. And he says that someone invariably comes up with the pastor afterward and says, "Where did you get those liberal talking points?" So now what there's, well, let me just keep saying quotations from people. And what was the alarming to me was that most of these scenarios, when the pastor would say, "I'm literally quoting Jesus Christ," the response would not be, "I apologize." They recounted. The response would be, "Yes, but that doesn't work anymore. That's weak." So Christians now believe that we're in the state of crisis. Again, is the state of revelations. So Moore himself has seen firsthand how his fellow believers have put faith in the Trump above their own moral standards. So instead of believing that you should turn thy cheek, you should hang out with the prostitutes and the lepers, and you should give all your goods up, because that's what, now we are in the apocalyptic times, and now we are ready to see Jesus come down and kill everybody through flame swords and blah, blah, blah.
That's not what Jesus is supposed to do, but okay.
I know. No, I know. They're going straight to Revelations, which is crazy.
But even Revelations
They
is not
want-
about Jesus killing people. It's just about
No.
I think they're
peace and
backing
famine.
off because they found out Jesus wasn't white.
Wow.
That's fair.
A lot of them
He's
did
actually
hate
olive-
that for sure
was
when they
olive
figured that
skinned.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Olive's green sometimes. So is that he's an alien? God damn it! Never mind. I knew it.
He could be.
No, just kidding.
He could be. Yeah,
Bruh. So, anyways,
They
so there's
find out
ample
that
evidence.
Jesus wasn't white.
What's
Don't tell the fucking Southern people that they'll
They
think their
find-
shit. They think Jesus was white, but anyway,
yeah, his
there's-
parents were Joe
They
and
tell
Mary.
Jesus. They find out that Jesus isn't white, and all.
You keep cutting out.
Yeah. Yeah. Your internet is a bit
Are you there?
glitchy.
What it is they think he's white because of all of the
No, I keep
pictures.
because there are 4 or 5 people talking over as well.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, go.
I was going to make a Karen joke saying the Romans were the Karens, and all of a sudden the white people agreed because Jesus is black.
Yeah.
See,
so
I actually
well, it's kind of lost
just
its
real quick.
jovialness now.
Vila, I think you actually might be on a delay because when you were trying to make that joke, all of us were quiet. So I think there might actually be a delay.
It seems to happen with you a lot
no,
more
there
than the
always
rest
is a
of
delay
us.
with me. That's been
Yeah.
That's
And-
why all of
Yeah.
us were just kind of like
I'm not getting annoyed
we
with
were
you guys.
You're
I'm getting annoyed in general about the delay. So
well, you're also roboting.
You're also roboting, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
that's
anyways,
that's the whole problem. The hamsters aren't running fast enough. They're getting tired at the end of the day.
exactly. You need gerbils and not hamsters. Anyways, there's an ample evidence that the conservative evangelical movement has essentially become a political movement with religion as a kind of garnish, like spiritual parsley. I love the way they said that. For one thing, politics and faith have become so closely intertwined amongst conservatives that one is to justify the other. So now they're pretty much saying, again, they're going straight from being peaceful to believing that we're going to have a civil war and we're going to be into the evangelical times, which is the end of times. So they're wanting the end of times, and the only way for Jesus to take up the people that are the peers through the apocalypse is through this raging war on their enemies, and the doom loop, and of course everybody believing that this is the end times. So that's what's weird, is now they're literally saying Jesus is not for peace anymore. It's crazy.
Wow.
Well, it's true.
Well, they want the end
Do
times.
not think I
because
come to bring peace on earth. I come bring a sword, something like that. Need me to look at that?
Well, I mean, I bring my sword to enter you all to split, but that's a different sword for a different reason, and it's for
Which one are your
pleasure. It's for pleasure and not for
your meat sword?
Yes,
or
your long sword is for pleasure.
Yes, my meat sword is for pleasure
Okay.
and not
Okay,
for.
so not your spouse.
So yeah. But that's different. So, anyways, let's go to moon robots.
Oh god,
Look
not
at
the
that,
moon
guys.
robots.
Yeah, not those.
We got moon robots?
I see.
Moon robots.
That sounds like hella fucking cool.
But don't we have a shot waiting?
Oh, Jesus
We have
Christ!
so
Yeah,
many.
Yeah,
you have a lot.
I'm just saying so we can spread it out a bit more.
I love how
Okay,
you use
so
the
here's
Cylon
the-
right there.
Okay.
I know. That's what was so funny about this was.
Let me make something clear for everyone.
Yes,
As
please.
of right now, we have gotten 135.
I'm
sweet.
That's amazing. Thank you everybody so much.
Yes, that takes so
That's
much of a
27
fucking burden off of me because I just don't have 900 to spare.
That's
And
27 shots,
that's why you need to join our stream a lot more, our Mango, because we can always raise you money and make it, because my punk ass doesn't need money. So
what I
anyways,
think what I think has been amazing is that so many communities, including this one, have come together to help her. And
yes,
big
And-
shout out to all y'all for chipping in what you can.
Yeah,
I think
every little
that's
bit helps.
also kind of a testament as to the type of person that I am, because no matter what, I'm gonna provide you receipts. I'm going to give you the information that you need plus more. I'm going to give you all of the facts no matter what.
Yeah, none of us are worried about that bullshit at all. So don't even worry about that.
But she has also seen the other side, how some people don't, and
yeah.
No, I get you. No, we totally get that part. If you gotten told to stop talking about certain multiple things by the FBI because you figured out so many more things, none of us are worried about you faking crap for us. We know
was
that
the
you
one time.
we know that you. Okay,
Me and
anyways,
Miss Parker
bros.
got in trouble, but
Cheers, bro. Salute, Solanche, all of the above. Here's another one.
Well helping. You
Bad
definitely
vodka.
should have got some
Oh, Jeebus.
payment.
Hey, she can't talk about that on stream, otherwise we do get canceled. So we can't talk about that. But let's keep going on.
I don't want her to talk about it. I'm just saying I hope they did.
There's a
Oh,
disclaimer.
yeah, no, don't worry. All
It's
things
my
are good
opinion
right
that
now.
they should have actually compensated her for all her good fucking work, because Mango is actually very skilled at what she does.
Yeah, and
yeah.
And something may be happening with those connections in the near future, but I can't.
Yes.
Again, we can't talk about those right now. Allegedly is all I can say.
So, so what people should know though is everyone here is aware of Miss Parker.
Yes.
Hi, Miss Parker.
Everyone should go give Miss Parker so much love and support, because as of today, she started rehab. She started an inpatient rehab, and so she's going to be gone for a bit.
Okay.
She didn't say no.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, well,
she's
okay.
she's doing what
Good.
she needs to do to improve herself, and that is
Yes.
what matters.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Sydney does have a request. If you guys can do a shot for Hannah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm doing one for Hannah.
We're working our way through all 27.
Oh yeah, all those shots.
That
There's
is-
plenty of them left over.
I have to keep reading at some point. So Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, I'll take over if you do.
I have to. No, we make Mama take over because Mama
makes me
reads
take
stuff
over.
so Mama reads stuff so beautifully. So
I was
usually
gonna
have-
read it like a Civil War letter to home.
Oh, like Kick does.
Yes.
Okay, for this one.
I fucking love Mama's voice. Mama's so great.
I know.
Thank
I know.
you.
I can fall
But
asleep to Mama's
I
voice.
do think that Who's could do a good job as well.
No, for sure. I'm on the same page. But okay, I'm gonna read a little bit of this. So just like what India did the other day, they dropped
Bombs?
a robot onto the moon.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
it was some kind of rovery thingy-mabobber with wheels. And so that's exactly what this is.
Mhm.
Although they're showing us this, that's not what it looks like. Yeah, this is not what it looks like. No.
By your command.
Yeah. So if we scroll down, and I want to just show this
That's
before.
amazing. That's amazing.
This is what we're talking about again, and it's the
So
little robot-y thingy mabobber. I don't know
Yeah,
why
like,
it's gonna be silly, but it
Because it's-
literally is just that robot thing. And so all of this just says that they're putting another robot-y thingy on the surface to take in information about how like dry it is and take samples and blah blah blah. But it literally is just, I'm gonna do this and see if it'll show us over here.
Twitter.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah, let's keep calling it Twitter.
yeah, fuck.
Not calling it
Twitter.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry,
it's
that was so
called
dumb
Twitter.
for them to change it.
What's
So
happening?
stupid.
Jeebus.
Then I get a thing on mine.
And then-
Subscribe to for whatever. It's like, I'm not paying your ass money every month. Screw you.
Exactly, Emily. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta pay now for Twitter?
Or
No,
that I
something-
now get
They want you to
ad,
pay.
to share ad revenue or
notifications.
something. Like
God
ad revenue you can
fucking
get on
damn it.
there.
Skits, you're trying to kill us.
Oh, fuck you, you fucking cunt!
It's just
Okay.
another
Hey,
20.
but you guys all know. Then there's Skits. We love them to bits.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so anyways, we got what that meant was,
one
right?
I want to quickly do. Well done, Gavin. Like one and
There
a
we
half
go.
years sober.
Yes.
Well done.
Very good,
That
Gavin.
is-
Very
Yes,
good.
awesome. Yeah, that's amazing.
We all know that's a day by day thing.
I don't
too.
know. I don't
Mm-hmm.
for being a kitty cat, it's very, very hard. with
Yes,
your
that catnip
9
is
years
hard to
of
get
life.
off of.
Yeah, well, and that, and whatever drugs they were giving you with Shani
Right.
and Rev. I don't know what drugs
Uh-huh.
Shani and Rev were smoking around you, but I'm
Yeah,
glad
the
that
secondhand
you're a year
drug.
and a
Yeah,
half
the secondhand
sober
stuff.
from
Mhm.
the Delta 9 and the when
Delta
she would
3 line.
make and then when she made the fucking the yeasty dough that smelled like beer, there's probably alcohol in that, and so if Gavin would
Probably.
have gotten into that a little bit,
Uh-huh.
then he got drunk again. And then remember on that New Year's or whatever when she drank all the alcohol and barely gave Rev any, and they had the fight about him barely drinking any alcohol,
Wow.
even though she was
She's
being
a
drunk.
selfish
And,
bitch, isn't she?
yeah. Oh, of course. Duh.
Well, remember,
I mean,
he was also
yeah.
recovering. He shouldn't have had any alcohol, and she.
That's true.
No, and she should not have had that around him
No.
for a
Exactly.
hot. And or the other thing you can do as well, you can have non-alcoholic things around an alcoholic and drink alcohol. That's another thing. If you can give them a way to imbibe without
Participate.
imbibing to some extent, right? Then I don't believe it's bad. But you should not be around a hardcore alcoholic that's still in recovery and be drinking around them.
Yeah.
Never
It
mind.
depends on
I'm
the
not going to say.
person.
Sure, if they are okay with it, if they are
Because
under
like you know,
the
there are some people that can't even have like the taste of it, even if it's a
Sure.
non-alcoholic version. Psychologically, if it just
Sure.
tastes like the alcohol, they're like, it
And-
doesn't work. Some people, fine. Some people can smoke weed instead of other substances, and it helps them. Like your recovery is specific to you. That is fine.
and
But
or there
Shani,
are
you're
people
a
there
fucking
are people
moron,
in recovery.
and no help. She didn't do any recovery.
No, and
properly.
she egged him on. Go ahead, Mango.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, something that we all have to remember is that when Rev started his recovery, Shani wet-brained him so
Yeah.
much to the point that when they were on the plane to Colorado, he had multiple seizures. Okay.
Damn.
Once they got there, she did not control his drinking. They drank at Detective Pikachu. That's why the Detective Baja Blast incident happened, because she
Ah.
allowed him to drink. That is why there were so many moments where he was wet-brained and he was high and he was acting a fool, but then he was okay the next day. It's just It's one of those things where she used that as a means of control.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. There was a bunch of she used the crap out of him,
Like-
and once again, that's the first time he's ever gotten pussy is from her. So what? I mean, he fell out of his mom's, but other than that, and being mothered his whole
Well,
life,
that doesn't
And
count as
she's
pussy. So,
but
gaslit
he
him
was.
so much to think that her janky pussy is normal.
Well, that's the problem. Is if you've only had one
Well, you've
janky
probably
pussy,
seen
then
seen porn, right? So,
Yes, actually, he had multiple silicone rear ends.
vages. Yeah.
Rear ends. He
Yeah.
had multiple of them that he went through. And he's actually talked about them on stream before.
Yes.
There's proof
I'm
out
not
there.
judging.
You do you, boo.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
it's the fact that Shani decided to go after someone that was very publicly 5150'd. You can find proof of that online. I promise you. If you search up Revelation News 5150, you'll find it. There's articles on Above Top Secret and a couple other websites. Like she played to his paranoid schizophrenia and took advantage. Like that's a
Wow.
whole thing.
Yeah. Commander, I didn't know you sent me that thingy. Yeah. I hope you didn't delete it because I did want to show that, but whatever.
You spent so much work on it. You can't. You
I
better not
know.
have deleted it, because then we get mad at you.
Yeah, I just didn't know that whatever, we'll get that figured out. I think you're muted, Mango.
Oh, of course I am. So if you have a wrench and you're posting links in the side chat, we cannot copy those links on StreamYard. It does not let us for whatever reason. What you need to do is send it on Discord, and then we'll be able to get it. Like,
Yeah, sorry,
something
Commander.
about
I just
StreamYard
didn't
stuff
see
just-
that. Well, and I didn't see that, and I was going to use
I
that.
do have
So.
I do have side chat open, popped out open. So
Thank you, Commander.
I think it's because all of us are mods. When we go hover over to highlight it,
Well,
it
I
goes
didn't
as
know
if we
that
need
they.
to select it to show it instead of being able
I didn't know
to
they sent me the thing in the
copy it,
Disima
maybe?
That was my problem. There's just other things going on in the background. So, anyways, let's blow on to our
alright.
next subject, which let's go into the microchip hand payments.
Oh goodness.
oh, Slim's jealous.
Before we do that, we have a super chat from Commander 401.
We just looked at it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. So, thank you very much, Commander.
Kind of a bit too much alcohol.
So she has this lady has a microchip in her palm. This is the first time her ever using it, and when she did use it, people around her started flipping their shit and talking shit.
Oh my god!
So
Here's the thing though. There are certain stores that are like Amazon set up stores where it has a pay with palm option. So you just hold your hand over it, reads your fingerprint, and then you can pay via like Google Pay or Apple Pay or anything like that. So it's really like not that serious.
No, yeah, there is fingerprint palm pay now, kind of at certain stores, but she did.
My phone doesn't even work with my
She just got the microchip implanted. She went to a store. I'm not going to say the name, And then she swiped her hand and it fucking worked. And then, of course, somebody behind her says, and so it begins. And now they're talking about the third comment. Revelations taught me better. Now, these people in the store literally started saying that they're going to like pray for
the
her.
record.
And
For the record, I
this
want
is,
the chip to be in my elbow.
In your elbow.
Oh no, but if they would have done that, like I'm too chicken shit to get a tattoo, but I would run to a tattoo shop and have a pentagram tattooed on that hand. For fuck's sake, man.
So like, here's the thing, like, you know, I have 4 tattoos, whatever.
It's Vila's friend.
Tattoos, not that big of a deal. Implants, a bigger deal because, as Slim knows, implants take longer to heal and they take more time and attention. So if you're going to get something like that inserted into your palm, especially your palm, because palm is very sensitive.
It's sensitive, yes.
Yes. It's going to take so much time, effort, and energy to heal. Your best bet is to go to a store that already does the palm payment where they scan your fingerprints and use like Google Pay or Apple Pay.
So, really quick, Mango, thank you for pointing out that. But they do now have a flat microchip that you can get on the back of your hand, and you can actually have it go through your palm, and now you can wave your hand to do it. But yes, getting it in your palm would be a horrible way to have that happen. Hey Rex, I'm sorry if I didn't see that you asked me earlier. But welcome.
Hey, how is everybody?
Good. How are you doing?
Slightly
I'm
tipsy.
way too drunk.
I am very drunk as well.
Slightly tipsy.
Yes, but anyway,
And
so
I blame Skits, even though it was not just Skits. I still fucking just blame him.
There's too
we
many
always
people.
blame Skits. But anyways, so now you can get it on the top of your hand or in your fingers or in different parts of your hand, and now you should be able to just wave to do the wireless payment as well. It's just like the joke I always say is you can lose everything in your pockets and you can still pay for everything. You can't lose your hand technically.
True.
I mean, somebody can cut your hand off, but literally you can walk around the whole.
Yeah, it's harder to steal a hand than it would be than it is your
anything
wallet
else.
or whatever.
And again, you can
Yeah.
be completely sloshed and drunk and fucked up, and you can still do everything you need to do with your hand. And hopefully your ID, which is really weird to me that I keep seeing, is everybody's showing their ID on an app. And I'm like, wait, that's not physical anymore. It's really weird in the Colorados. So eventually, literally, it's going to be on a microchip in your hand too. The cop's going to walk up to you and go, beep, beep, beep. Okay, you're blah, 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 yakety schmackety. And
you know what the problem with that is? That's something they cannot enforce you to do. They can offer it as it being easier, but
once
there
it
will
becomes
always
so
be freaks.
But once it becomes so much of that's not true, because in Colorado, if you go get your ID now, you have to get the app to get in on your ID and blah blah blah. Like it is a thingy.
But
You're
that's
right.
your
The
app.
implant.
That's not an implant.
You're
But
right.
he's talking the implant. Yeah.
You're right. But in 20 years, everybody's gonna just go with the implant, bro. Like it's gonna be a common thing. As soon as the kids and teenagers think it's a normal, then it's gonna be a normal. In 20 years, it will be. And why would you not? You can be drunk as crap, lose everything in your pocket, even your phone, and all they have to do is just scan your hand, and you can walk away. It's going to be amazing.
But then again,
to just
an implant, like there's going to be a lot of people that medically would not be able to. It's just a fact.
Yeah,
and then
why?
There's pussies like me that say like,
Why?
hell fucking no. Why are you putting that blade on my skin? Hell fucking no.
Have you ever gotten
there would be contingency at that point, though.
Have you ever gotten a vaccine?
Yeah.
It's like getting a vaccine. All it is they take an injector and they
that's
go.
That's what I'm saying.
It's done. And
that
it's
was
done in
technically voluntarily,
seconds.
but like also
Some people won't do it for religious reasons.
yeah,
Sure.
no, but like no, but also like the vaccine.
Also,
I did that for others, not for me.
Real quick, I've been
Sure.
kind of quiet because I'm cooking, but I'm listening on my headphones for this stream, so I'm a little bit behind. You were talking about making the chip normal. I will agree with Slim because that's what he said. When the kids find out that think it's normal, it'll be normalized. Back in the early days of the 20s and 30s, cash was it, cash and coin. And then checks came out. People didn't like checks because it was a piece of paper. It wasn't money. And then checks became normalized.
Right.
In
And
the
then
80s,
credit cards.
In the 80s, we had credit cards, but then a debit card came out in the late 80s to 90s, and people were against that. And now that's normalized.
Yeah.
So
everything does become normalized. Yes.
Hold on.
I
Hold
think
on.
most people will get it.
Hold on, really fast. If you hold your fucking cell phone on you at all points in time, what the fuck are you fucking scared about, you weirdo?
Right.
It's always so get the microchip because you're
That's a
already microchipped, you dumbass.
Your cell phone is a tracking device. If you have
you're already being tracked, you dumbass.
No,
If
but
you have a-
like
if you have a-
I'd love to get the microchip. I just worry about it for me because of I need to have an MRI once to twice a year.
Okay,
So,
that's a
like,
little bit different. But now
I
there are
don't
different
think I'd
versions.
be able to have it.
Well, I actually haven't looked into the microchips I have embedded in me because they're in a bioglass and they have very, very little amounts of metal in them. There's like no amounts of metal in some of these, but I don't know 100%. But there's also new ways of checking the bodies. There's not just MRIs anymore. Now there's these NEIs and EFIs and blah, blah, blahs. So eventually we won't have to use magnetic
That
to
would
do
be
it.
awesome if possible. 'Cause,
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
that's what
worried
they
it'll
need
rip
to
it out my
do
body.
soon.
I'm worried that the magnet will wipe the data on the chip.
Sure,
Does that make sense? Like,
But the thing I'm saying is like, how much are we now fighting for bodily autonomy?
What are you scared of?
No, like that it will become normal. Yes,
And
but they
what are you
can
scared
they
of that?
can never
Why?
force you to have your ID in your body.
Why are you
Because
scared
if they can
about
force that, then they can force you to give birth.
what?
It's
What?
bodily-
You're saying that
bodily
it doesn't
autonomy.
think
That
it
is a
should be like
huge.
informed.
That's a huge. That's a huge jump,
But
bro. That
it's-
is not.
but it's-
forced
it's-
breeding is
It's
not
still,
like getting.
It's still a medical procedure that you're forcing on someone.
But that's not forced birthing at all. And again, there's not going to be. Yeah, please, Mango. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brainless. Could you repeat yourself for me, just real quick?
Like if they are forcing you to put a chip in your body, that is, it's a different level, but it's still a question of bodily autonomy. Just like
No. Okay, real quick. No one is forcing anyone to put a chip in their body.
No, but that's what Slim said. Like in a while, that is
No, he said it'll
be
become
what
normal.
everybody's
People.
gotta have.
No,
to
no,
have
no,
it
no.
in their body.
No, that's not what he means.
It's going to be normalized that people
That's why I
that want a chip in their body
Right,
will
but-
get the chip in
so,
their body.
hang on a
But
second.
at some
That
point, Slim
does
said people are
not
gonna have
equate.
to.
Yeah.
No.
So hang on. So when Slim kept asking, well, what are you afraid of? Why won't you get it done? What are you afraid of? It's when Brainless is talking about choice and autonomy, about people having the choice to get it.
Sure,
Okay, but
but
there-
again,
there-
I mean,
there
not
is-
everyone
there-
has it.
Okay.
Hold on. Give me just a millisecond, and then Mango, you can go. Just give me 1 second. If you are forced to have your ID on you at all times and proof of your existence, and you have to have proof of registration for your car, and blah blah blah, you're already forced to have those.
But
If
not
you
in
have
your
the
body.
option, hold on, shut. If you have the option to have them put in your body, why would you not? Because it's nothing different. I get you're saying or because my free will. It's easier, bro. And then again, in 10 years, everybody and their mom's going to do it because it's easier.
If it is choice, then
Yeah,
then
of course it's going to be
I'm all for
choice,
that.
dude.
Okay,
No, because
Hi.
that's the whole thing.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead,
I'm
Mingo.
Mingo
Go ahead,
Jones.
Mingo.
So, the thing is, right now, and even 10 years in the future, it is going to be an option. Reason being, as of right now, here in the US, there are stores where you can hold your palm over a palm reader, they'll read your fingerprint, and they will get your Google Pay or your Apple Pay. It doesn't matter if you have a chip in your hand or not. The fact is, they can read your fingerprint. Everyone has your fucking fingerprint at this point, especially in the US. Like, you get fingerprinted if you get arrested. You get fingerprinted if you want fingerprint ID on your phone. You get fingerprinted if you want security clearance. That shit is already there.
Every time you walk into a store and every time you leave a store, your face is already there. What are you worried about having an implant in you to? No, but I get it. But again, there's no reason to be anti it. Even if a government did say your ID now has to be on your fucking microchip in your arm, because now we can't have
to offer
you still legally you have to have an ID on you if you're over 18 in certain states.
If
that's the
if
same
it's gotta
as
be a chip,
saying
that chip does not have to be in your hand.
But the thing is, like, no one is saying that it has to be there. It'll be an option.
Slim is just saying
Slim
that.
said that
just
at some
said that.
point. Slim said
sure,
that at
but
some
again,
point.
why would
He's just
what's
said
the
that
difference?
Now. That's the whole point.
Sure, okay, stop. What's the difference
Because some
between
people
you
are
having to have
petrified
an
of needles.
ID?
Some people don't want that done.
You have to get a vaccine. You have to get other things done in
That is
IV
to
every
protect
time.
other people. That's to protect other people.
No, to
protect
get
other
an
people,
IV.
I go
If you
much
need,
further than
Also, like, you don't have
from
to get
another person,
vaccinated. You cannot
if you
get
need blood,
vaccinated. I don't agree with
so
it necessarily, but
if
that's
you
still
need
a
blood,
choice.
real quick.
Hold on. If you need blood from somebody else because you're dying of blood loss, and because you're scabbing needles, you're not going to take blood from somebody.
Hold on.
That's a bullshit ass argument. That doesn't make any sense.
But
You don't have to look. You don't have to look.
Like, literally
You don't have to look
that
while you're getting a
argument,
shot.
Saying this
You
isn't
don't-
the same as forced birth.
It
Like,
is
you're doing the
forcing you
same
to do-
equating.
9 months, making somebody go through 9 months of being pregnant and then giving that up to something for a cause is not getting
But
a
you
tiny
think
little
someone
embedded.
not wanting to have a forced injection and then equating saying they shouldn't get a blood transfusion if they're scared of needles and they're not going to do this and they're not going to do that. We're going on the ad absurdum train here.
From what I understood,
it's not that deep.
From what I understood, though, Slim wasn't the one that made the forced birth equation initially.
No, that was me. But at some point, Slim said, at some
And I'm
point,
saying if
everybody's
he had a
got to
problem
have
with
the
that
chip.
equation, he's doing the same.
That's not even close. No, that's not even close. No, that is not even anywhere close at all to saying that somebody.
To give birth. Like, I would gladly get a fucking chip in my hand.
Can I
And
please
again,
speak real quick?
Hold on. Go ahead, Hooves, right quick.
All right. To make this really, really brass tacks, bare ass, marker and crayon simple, brainless. I know what you're trying to say. You're kind of going on a semantics thing with what Slim said. He said everybody is gonna have these. That is not saying that you're gonna. No, please don't interrupt. Let me get this out because I am cooking dinner. I have very short amount of time. Basically, here's what's going on. He's saying everybody's gonna have these chips to do the buying shit. Okay, that's fine. That's true. Everybody probably will, and there's gonna be people who don't. You know why? Because we still have credit cards. We still have checks. we still have cash
They'll
and coins.
still
We
be
still have
waving
all the
things
forms of
over,
currency.
sir.
autonomy to a
There'll
degree.
still be
The
other,
using it is why it's not a you have to have the chip. It's a everybody's gonna have the chip because it's gonna make life easier than carrying a card or carrying a wallet.
Why
or
would you
carrying-
not,
At some point,
dude?
that was
Why
not
would
what
you
Slim
not?
said.
No, he didn't
Yeah,
say
but
everybody's
no,
going
but-
to have it. He says
well, let's-
everybody's gonna have it. Like not
And-
gonna,
and-
like you're forced, like gonna have it because it's easier. Everybody's gonna have a car because it's easier than walking 14 miles. to
And
work.
if your medical stuff is all put on something which is going to be implanted in you, why would you not do it? And it's going to be a thing, and then it's going to be the only way to get your medical information at some point. Everything is going to be digital inside of your body at some point. It's not going to be they're forcing you. The only way, just like all technology that transforms into new versions of it, is all going to be where it is a microchip in your body that somebody reads to find out your information. It's not going to be forced, but it's only going to be the way that they have the information.
Let me give an example.
How is that
real
not
quick. So right now,
Because
within
the
US
technology will only be that way.
let me give an example. So right now in the US, right? If you go to a hospital that uses the Epic system, EPIC, Epic, if they were to scan my son's barcode on his hospital bracelet, they would be able to pull up his CTs, his MRIs, all of
That's
the
what I'm
doctor's notes,
saying.
all of the nurses'
Yeah,
notes.
that's what I'm saying.
That
Eventually,
is
it's going to
something they
be.
can do with the wristband. And
Eventually, that's
at
going to
some
be how
the
it's
norm
going to.
over here. Every
At
hospital has
some
them here.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Gila. Eventually,
at some point,
you guys don't
because
get
they're
it.
wait, let me explain.
I
So-
don't think you get it either. You're not willing to
No.
lend to see our point of view
Eventually,
either.
it's
on
all
both
go
sides.
go mango, go mango.
Okay, so with like the hospital wristbands with like the Epic system, right?
Yes.
So if I were in California with Small Human having a visit, they could scan it, they could get all of his information as long as the hospital uses Epic, correct?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So within the US, because they are introducing the chip system that can be
Mhm.
implanted in palms, or the palm
And-
system where it reads your fingerprints and your hand, eventually, not now, not even 10 years from now, it'll probably be like realistically like 20, 30, 40 years from now.
Sure.
Like they'll be able to just read your palm, get your fingerprint scan, whatever, and have the information that they need depending on where you're at, so that you can make payments, so that you can get medical care, so that you can do whatever. Like that is an option in the future, just not right now. The fact that a woman has that now with a chip in her palm, like, don't get me wrong, that's fucking dangerous. Like, let me just say that straight out.
It's on the back of her hand, but anyways, yes.
She is putting herself at risk if she needs something like an MRI.
Yeah, unfortunately, like my dumbass.
Yeah, like that's a thing. Like, you have to be aware of what you're doing and what the potential consequences are. However, space in the future, we'll be able to have those scans. We'll be able to have like chips that won't set off an MRI. All of my piercings, if I go into an MRI, they're not going to set it off because they're not magnetic. But various implants like those chips are. That's an issue. But it's a matter of what can we do to negate potential impact and make things easier for everyone. That's what it is right now.
Yeah, no, but at some point, Slim did say like everybody's gonna have to.
The government, at some point in time, technology is going to turn over to where you don't have a choice per se, and the only way for them to read your ID or for you to get your medical stuff is going to be through a device like that. Then what are you going to do? But in 50 years, go ahead, Mango.
The reason why the statement is the government is gonna make this a thing is because here in the US, all 50 states have already banned abortion. Ever since Roe v. Wade got turned over, all 50 states, if you look it up, they have overturned abortion to a degree. There are these things where the governments of each individual state are gonna force you to do something that you don't want to do. And that is unfucking fortunate here in the US. Like, it's not a matter of bodily autonomy anymore. It's a matter of what the government wants you to do or not to do, and how you're going to circumvent it. It is what it is, and we're fighting for it every single fucking day.
Yeah, no, but like the chips, I think it would be a really cool idea, but like I think they besides having it in your hand, you should still be able to have like a pass with a chip in it that you can carry with you. That still works with the same. That
No, it's
works
totally
exactly
going to be
the same.
that for a hot second. It's totally.
It's going to be that for a while.
No, it's totally.
I mean,
like I
like-
said, it's going to be all that until 20 years in the future. Then everybody's
Like-
going to be like, "Oh, I'm just going to have this done," and it's going to be a thing. And then it's going to turn into a policy or a law once
Like-
it is more of because of society says.
It's
Right
I'm
now,
not
if I take
saying
my
that we're going
debit
to
card,
force that into people, but it will be a thing where everybody has it, and it will be.
So I'll give an example.
I don't object to any part of that. The only thing for me that is a sticking point is thinking morally. At what age does this start happening? At what age do we say these implants go?
But the thing that you're not
like,
the other
weird.
thing,
and then all these
the
other
other thing
little
that
things. They're my sticking
the other
points,
thing,
you know.
the other thing you're not thinking of, Vila, and that we've talked about in the past, and we haven't actually mentioned this much here, is some of these things are going to be things that are monitoring our health. So when is the first time you want to find out that your daughter has a heart murmur? When do you want to find out that your daughter has a medical disease by getting an implant so it monitors their stuff?
Then it
right?
would still
Do
have
you
to
want to
be a
save your
choice.
daughter's life, or do you want to let them die because you didn't implant them with a monitoring system that helped?
One thing we need to say about all this is I've heard stuff about the Real ID and oh my God, they're tracking you with it, whatever. There's contingencies.
Those aren't even tracking devices. They're not.
No,
tracking
they're not.
devices.
They're not. However, they
show medical. They show your ID.
I
Go ahead,
understand
Mom.
that.
I'm
What
sorry.
I'm
Sorry,
getting
Mama,
at-
Mama,
No,
hold
y'all
on.
don't even
Hold on, Mama,
understand what
Mama.
real ID is.
Well, Mama,
Okay.
Mama,
Well,
keep.
no. I'm
Let Mama
saying this
go
is what I've
first.
heard people say. What I'm
Yeah.
getting at is people that don't want to get the Real ID, if they want to fly, there's a way to fly without having to get a Real ID. You can still
Yeah, you
fly.
have a
People think
passport.
you can't do anything. There's always contingency plans. We're never going to get rid of cash money. Why? What if
Of course, yeah.
technology goes down?
Y'all don't seem to understand what the real ID is. People don't seem to understand what the real ID is. Do you know what it is? Like
Let us know.
if you want to travel internationally in the US, from the US to like Germany, to
Right.
Italy, to somewhere else, you still need a fucking passport. The real ID, all it does is confirm that you're a citizen of the United States.
That's what I was going to get at
That's
eventually.
it.
Oh
That's
wait,
it.
wait! You're
California
stepping away
instituted
from just knowing a couple of numbers to identify yourself.
The reason why the Real ID is a necessity is because there's states that are giving people from other countries, illegal, undocumented workers. I'm trying to be politically correct.
Yeah.
IDs to drive and stuff. So they're trying to distinguish between citizens and then the undocumented workers. That's the reason why the Real ID is a thing.
Okay, so to get back into the fun stuff, and I'm sorry we went this deep into darkness or this rabbit hole.
Sorry,
what we should do is we should tattoo our IDs on our butts, and every time we walk into an airport, we should just have to moon them and just show our arses to them.
We just have anal print
That's what I'm saying.
scanners because our
That's
assholes
true.
are
Anal
actually
scanner
more
prints,
unique than
right?
our fingerprints.
Mango's down for the anal scanning, right? Let's just have anal scanners from now on.
We'll talk about that later.
I
Yeah,
would say
exactly.
those chips are a damn good idea. Like I'm
And again,
if they would offer it me now, I would probably not get it because I'm a scared pussy. But still, I still think just like with vaccines,
Like, if I
vaccines
could
are
get
still
it and
a
it's
choice.
MRI safe, I would get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think some of them may be, but again, we'll talk about in the near future. We're going to go over that in the near future.
Whole different.
But
This is a whole thing to itself.
Hold
So
on,
the
give me
biggest
one
thing
more.
right now. Just let me. Biggest thing right now is certain stores are enabling you to scan your hand.
Now we're doing. Yeah, now we're doing
so
that.
that you can do the fingerprint ID the same as on your phone. What you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to do is you have to allow it on your phone. You have to like go to your Google Pay or your Apple Pay and
Then
be
your
like, yes,
yeah,
I
and set
allow
it up,
this.
and set it up, yeah.
Scan your hand, and then it's good to go. So that negates a whole bunch of the shit. Just like, oh, if
Yeah.
someone steals my hand.
Yeah,
It's honestly
So,
no different
the-
than like my debit card has a little chip on it. I can just tap it on if they have the technology. I can just go tap
that's
and
yeah,
pay
and
my
that's what
bill.
we're getting at. Is it's
the
just
same
that in your hand,
concept.
but
Yeah.
really fast, brainless.
Mhm.
Literally, we can treat you like a kindergartner or a 5-year-old or a 7-year-old, and literally right before they do put the needle in to put it in, I can just go, hey, look over here, and then it's in you, and then you're
I know,
golden. Like
I know,
literally,
but
it does not hurt at all.
I've
Literally,
got
it
an
does not.
irrational fear of needles. I just got an
But if
irrational
you
fear
don't
of needles.
see
I
it,
know
if
it's
you
irrational.
don't see it, bro, if you don't see it, you won't be a thing. Let me.
But like, it's just no. But still, I still like.
That's
in a
Hey,
way, I
brainless,
hate
you'll
that
just
instantly.
hire someone to flash you at the moment it's happening and the thing.
Right. We'll get
Well, and
we'll
that's
get
why-
Mango
Which
to
one is
do it.
Vila or Mango?
Yeah,
We'll get Mango to do it.
exactly. Exactly. Then he'll
No, but
be.
like it's the same thing. I kind of hate that.
I do it. I'll do it.
No,
I'll
You'll
flash
take
you
one
so
for the
much.
team.
Vila do
kinda
it.
hate
It's
that-
time
that-
to take
that
a shot.
You'll take one for the
Yeah.
team. Is
For
what
the
we're saying?
greater good.
No, but I
Okay.
think it's in a way. I think it's really shitty
Yes.
that vaccines are not mandatory.
Jeebus.
But I also agree with that. It's not mandatory.
Yeah, because you're a yeah. Anyways, cheers, bro. Salute to lunch. Hey. Jesus Christ.
Bad vodka.
Bad
bad.
vodka.
I'm glad that it's not mandatory, but I am glad that it's mandatory for public schools.
Yeah. No, but as much of an atheist I am pro freedom of religion. Just don't.
I
force it on
think
anybody.
we should
And,
tag
like,
all of you fuckers, and I should be able to know where you all are at all times.
Fuck's sake, you
You
already
bad
know that.
humans.
You already know that.
Anyways, let's blow into this. Oh,
We
there
have
we
to
go.
be good little sheeple for Daddy Slim.
Exactly. So, Mama, will you read some of these for us?
Hang on.
So these
You're
are
also-
50. These are 50 stupid facts that actually sound fake that are real.
Okay.
So number one is
the Vikings who came from
Yeah.
Scandinavia used iron as their main ingredient for forging weaponry, but it was also common practice to add the bones of dead animals to the mix. The belief was that it would infuse the weapon with the spirit of the creature, making it stronger. Excuse me. But they ended up making a primitive version of steel because the carbon in the bones mixing with the iron, making the weapon stronger, just as they thought it would.
so it actually did make a new metal by putting bone into it. because it was-
Yep, they made their own alloy. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll read the next one.
Okay, read the next one.
Hold on.
What's it about?
Cows have best friends and can become stressed when they're separated from them.
I don't have
Yeah.
any friends.
Oh yes, I have
But
personally
you
witnessed.
have us.
Cows are such beautiful
And
animals.
that's why
have
we
us
know you're
hoods.
more.
They're tasty, but also very beautiful.
Okay, Mama, read this.
You can go the rest of your life without breathing.
I don't believe that.
No.
I don't believe
Well,
it.
you
Sorry.
Yeah,
And-
no, you can, because if you don't breathe anymore, you die. So literally,
that's true.
Your life's got
That's
short,
true.
but it's
That's true.
literally could go.
Remember as a kid, I'm gonna hold my breath until I get my way. You're just gonna pass out and
Yeah,
breathe
yeah.
again. I mean,
So we've talked about this before. Misinformation can be spread just as quick as, or faster, or not if faster than legitimate info.
uh-huh.
So let's go with number 4. When basketball was first invented, the every game would take a man putting up a ladder to retrieve the ball in the basket every single time.
Because it wasn't open.
Yeah, it took 20 years for them to figure out they could cut a hole in the bottom of the basket to retrieve the ball. It took 20 years for these white dumbasses to figure out that all they had to do was.
Hey, I remember my grandpa.
And then they think like the Egyptians couldn't build a pyramid.
I remember my dad's dad
totally.
in the almond hulling shed where you put all the almond holes that when they took the almonds apart. Outside of it, he put just like a bike hoop for us. Made us a little basketball court. We didn't need a net. We just needed a bicycle hoop, and there you go.
Exactly.
That's all we needed.
So easy. So, Mama, will you please read this?
Okay. There are more planes in the ocean than boats in the sky.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
That is true. That's
Yeah.
100% factual.
I cannot argue with that.
Yeah, exactly. Totally. There's not very many boats in the sky that we know of. I mean.
Well, technically,
All right.
like an airship, what that kind of is about.
Okay, who wants to read this next one? Mango, read this next one for us.
Too long. If you got a short one, I'll do it.
For every single human being on Earth, there are 2.5 million ants. Yes, this means that there are about 20 quadrillion ants on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
If the ants decide to take over, are you strong enough to handle the 2.5 million that you'll be responsible for killing? If you've got kids, you might have to kill more because a 2-year-old isn't going to accomplish a goddamn thing if millions of ants are marching towards them.
That's right. That's right.
Jesus Christ, that's amazing. Yes.
That little extra text that they added about
the end.
ants taking over, that just fucking did it. I love it.
I love it so much.
I was holding my shit together.
All right, let it go. Let it go.
With the kids, you'd be going, "No, don't eat it. Give mommy that."
Yeah.
Oh no, with small humans, it's more so. Hey, you have a magnifying glass? Give me that shit.
Well, I'm talking like the 2-year-olds. They'd be like, "Ooh, what's this? Eat."
Yeah.
For any nonverbal autistic kid.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
So you want to read that, Brainless? It's short.
Yeah, there we go, Brain. Let's read this one.
Bald eagles are not actually bald. Bald is an Old English for white.
So they're bold eagles. But
they're baldy. They're baldy eagles.
Come on,
I'm not
Hooves,
doing the no, not
Damn
after
it.
the cricket debacle.
No. Do the
I'm not touching shit on that. I didn't even open it. I have it shut down.
Okay, Hooves, you have to read this one.
Read this, Hooves.
Hooves, you have to read this.
Come on.
Dearest love, redheads require more anesthesia than non-redheads.
Oh yeah.
you got to tell widows that. It's because they got no soul. Anyways.
That's right. You got a lot to fill up in there.
Yeah, honey never spoils.
This is
one
actually
of them.
a fact.
But let's get.
That's a fact.
Yeah, let's get further into this one. Mama, will you read this for us?
Male Reese's Macaws will pay to see Macaws. Will pay to see
Reese's
Macaws. Okay. Will pay to see pictures of female monkey butts. Payment is in the form of trading their juice rewards.
Yeah, and so they gave
Which
him these
juice
little
rewards?
box
I want to
things.
know which juice rewards.
Yeah, they
What
were little
juices?
juice boxes they gave them,
They
and
say
they
juice
decided
rewards.
to
They don't
trade them.
specify.
Yeah, no, I know.
But juice boxes I get, yeah.
Yeah, they're little juice boxes that they gave them, and they traded them to see monkey butt. And I would do it too, even if it was monkey butts. Anyways, never mind. So a man named Wilmer McLean owned a farm in Massachusetts.
Manassas.
I wanted to say more asses. I wanted more asses in there, but anyways, it doesn't matter. Virginia,
manasses.
USA. Yeah, mass asses. Anyways, Virginia, USA, where the very first battle of the U.S. Civil War was fought. After the battle, he's like, I'm out of here, and bought a farm way out in the country of Approximatix, I don't know, courthouse,
Appomattox
Virginia.
Courthouse.
Appomattox.
Thank you.
Appomattox.
Hey, say that one more time.
Appomattox Courthouse.
There you go.
Mama, say it one more time.
Appomattox.
Yes, everybody said it. Somebody clip that where everybody said that. Courthouse, Virginia.
I'm not saying
that. General Robert E. Lee surrendered to General Ulysses Grant in McLean's living room 4 years later. God damn, that was a lot of words. So, minus 40C and minus 40F are at the same temperature.
Are the same
Celsius
temperature.
and Fahrenheit.
Oh, that's funny.
Are they?
Yes,
Does that make sense?
that's true. That's
okay,
true.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
go.
because
I'll
the
go
skills
with it.
The skills are so different. So yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Sure. Mama, will you read this?
Okay. The original name of the color orange was Gil. I don't think it's Geo.
Please.
I think it's
Ghoulreed?
Gatorade, which means yellow red in Old English.
I think it's Gillired.
Gillired.
Sure.
Gillired.
Right.
Yeah.
Gillired.
Yeah,
Gillired.
yeah, because yellow
everybody
is geel in Dutch and red
What
is
we're-
gold. So yeah, Gillired. Yeah.
Yeah,
I see where that comes from.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna be just like Sesame Street. Everybody at home, say that out loud.
Gillired.
And so
Wait, I'm about to look it up on Google and see if it'll tell me. Let's see.
Please do.
Yeah, it's probably Gillired.
Galahad. Come on. It's Galahad.
Gillired. The U is like H is pretty much
Hold
silent.
on, looking it up. It'll give me the option to like make it talk to me.
It's Glory Head.
Talk to me,
It's
Google.
It's totally
Tell me,
Glory
Google.
Head. Yeah, tell me, Google.
Pronounce things for me, bitch.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
does
let's
she
see.
say? Go.
Oh, it's Jewel or Reed.
Jewelry.
Jewelry.
Sorry,
Okay,
Jewelreed.
Eulereed. Okay,
Yeah.
Eulereed. Okay. See, Old English. I don't know how to pronounce Old English.
The G's are like J's in it.
Yeah, it's Eulereed.
Oh, Jeebus. Okay, you sent that. Okay. We'll try to get to that in a second, Commander. We're a little drunk right now, and just if you
Yes,
didn't know.
and we do have the
Jesus
Shanny
Christ.
body cam footage.
Oh
no.
Jeebus, we haven't even gotten to that yet.
No.
Sorry,
please.
but like as soon as you say Shani, body, and cam, and
Jesus.
like,
Okay.
I start thinking things I don't want to see.
Okay,
but
so we're
to
getting
be
into
fair,
this.
I have the knowledge and the know-how behind what happened.
You did.
So
You didn't say it right. How do you say that? To be fair. Come on, say it properly. There we
To
go.
be
Thank
fair.
you, Mango. To be fair.
All right.
There we go.
Wait a minute. Did I put it in your brand?
Yeah, no, I
didn't.
oh.
Oh wait, I
Not
did.
to be fair.
Yes, I did.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair. To be fair.
That's what that is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did.
So anyways, to be fair, we're gonna do one more of these, and then we'll get into Shanny's doing whatever that Mango sent us in the side of my chats or the private of my chats. So let's go over one more. Open your eyes and complete dark room, and then name the colors you will see. Is a blah 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 blah. I am not even gonna try
I
to.
think it's
So
Eigengrau.
I think it's saying thank you, Mom. I think it's something like that. So all the colors that you see behind your eyes when you close them. So the average number of legs on a human's is less than two.
Yeah, of course.
Because
People,
it can
there's
be up to
people with
two,
no
but
legs.
less than it's less than two, but it can be up to two, but it's not more than two normally.
There's
So
not that
yeah,
many people
okay.
with more than two legs.
Yeah.
Well,
So
wait.
that's
What if you're born with a tail? Does it? How does that
hey,
factor?
that's
a
not a
tail
leg.
does not
That's
count
an
as a leg.
appendage, and
And
that's
okay,
a thing.
fair enough.
That's something else.
Okay.
Go ahead. Bila, did you want to say something?
Oh, I just said because of amputees and
Well, yeah, people, lost their
people
legs.
born without legs and stuff.
Yeah,
It makes it that it can't be more than two.
It's more so people born without the appendage than people that get amputated, because in the US, there are roughly 5 out of every 10,000 births that result in a missing appendage.
Okay.
And there are roughly 30 to 40,000 births a day. So
Why is it gray? Because the blood does not reach that area, and it is not getting enough blood oxygen level for it to have a pinkish hue or a other hue, and that's why it's gray, I believe, is the rate. So anyways, what timestamp do you want us to go to for this thing?
okay, all right. So with the Shanny
Because we cannot
footage,
watch the whole thing.
no, of course. So start at about 2 minutes in. That should be when Rev answers the door, and then immediately after you get into the good stuff.
Okay, okay, we're gonna watch a tiny bit of this, and then we'll bow out in a minute or 20. We'll see. We'll see how far we get into this. So here is. Normally, we do not go over lolcows on this channel, but we will every once in a while do this. So here we blow.
So let me give some backstory.
Yeah.
So,
Please do. Please do.
Hi, I'm Mango Jones. I do too much all the time. I am the person that got this footage. I am the person that put in the time, energy, and effort to get this. This right here, you're about to see a cop go to Shanny and Rev's door. When they go to said door, they are approaching Rev because he did a hit and run at Columbine Elementary School in Boulder, Colorado. And he hit a car so hard that it lifted the vehicle. They have multiple witnesses. They have proof. They have everything. Okay?
Poof. They got poof. Yes.
They got poof.
They got poof. All right, so
And then
here we blow.
Shanny let herself be known with the, I have BPD. I have borderline. And dispatch told them on the way back to the house, oh, hey, there's a protective order between Shanny and Rev. So that's why this shit happens. Let's get into it.
That's interesting.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so you're welcome, everybody who loves the lolcows, because normally we don't do this on this channel, but here we blow. And I'm gonna do this right quick. Just give me a second. We're gonna do that for the fuck of it. And thank you, BGTV. For
Black Eye
this.
TV. Black Eye
everybody
TV
goes.
split the cost of it with me. We worked together to get this.
Yeah, and so thank you as well, Black Guy TV. I'm just gonna say it. Everybody go there and subscribe and like and all that fun stuff over there. So here we blow.
Hi, I'm Officer Ray with Boulder Police Department.
Yes.
Do you own the Tahoe, the red Tahoe
The
there?
red Tahoe? Yes,
Yeah.
I do. That's mine. Yeah.
Okay, so the reason I'm contacting you is because your vehicle was seen by witnesses in Columbine Elementary School on
Yeah.
Friday.
Yes, Friday.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you hit a car while you're backing out of your parking spot.
Did I?
Yes,
Did I hit a car?
you
Okay.
did, and
Yeah,
the damage
because
of
he
the
was
car,
on Delta
damage
9
with
and other shit, right?
with your car.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you the opportunity to tell me
Well,
what
not
happened.
only did he hit a car, it had a kid in it.
Yeah, when we were at the.
Oh, they'll cover that in just a second. Don't worry.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
but you're
My bad.
you're right. You're right, Rex.
No,
No
you're
worries,
absolutely
no worries.
right. No worries.
Yeah. We'll get into there for sure in just a second, and that's why we're watching this. I have already heard all of this and seen it. Not exactly from this, but because I've been around the fucking locales for a hot second. But let's
and
keep blowing on.
Slim was in my chat when I did this.
Yeah, exactly. Similarly.
School, like, remember I was pulling out too fast.
I was there.
Too fast, and I bumped the car, remember?
I didn't know you bumped.
I did.
Okay, well,
I
write the ticket. Slow
Yeah.
down. I'm giving you
Okay.
the
Wait.
I'm sorry. I'm giving you the opportunity. The opportunity to tell me.
I want everyone to know
Slow down,
blur-
okay?
that blur is because a minor child entered into the frame. There's two minor children in the house. One of them entered the frame. That is why they blur the way that they do.
Yeah.
To protect their identity, just so everyone's aware.
Yeah, and that's why there are certain weird things that kind of happen because of certain things like that to protect the anonymity of the innocent. Is that the right word? It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'm drunk
the
as fuck.
anonymity. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I almost said it right. I almost. But anyways, let's keep blowing on. Just wait. There's more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so calm down. Okay.
Would you shut up and go? Okay, go. I can take care of this. You have to
Fanny, just chill. Take a chill pill and not be there. Why are you there, bitch?
Do you know what happened? Do you know why you didn't stop? Because there was a child inside the vehicle.
No, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I know you didn't know.
Yeah.
But there was a child in the vehicle.
I didn't know that.
And she had pain, but you should have stopped to take a look.
I didn't know that.
Okay, so you know.
My wife and I had a fight that night, and it wasn't happy.
Okay.
And I realized I hit it, but I thought it was just like literally touching it. Like that's how I recall it. I was going back and I touched it.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, and then I just went.
Okay.
Because I didn't.
Oh, well, please put a shirt on.
What?
Yeah. With the impact.
Oh, just wait until the next part.
Yeah. With the impact.
He puts a shirt on.
Well, several witnesses.
And yes, there is. You lifted the vehicle.
So,
I don't care. I don't believe that. So.
Okay. You don't care?
No.
Okay.
I don't care because I didn't.
All right.
I didn't feel it lift. If there's a ticket or something.
Yeah, there is a ticket. I was just deciding which kind of ticket I was gonna give it to you.
Just give me a ticket.
Yeah, I will. I will come back. Okay.
What a dumbass.
It's gonna be a big.
Have a good night.
She decided on the biggest one she can do, right?
Yeah, she can either not give you one, give you
Right.
the low
If he would
version
have
of it,
been
or the
apologized.
highest, and
Fun
Oh,
fact.
just wait.
If a
Go.
police officer is trying to do their job and you make their job harder, they're going to go after you with more because
Yes,
you
they
are
are.
inconveniencing them.
Well,
They're trying to
okay.
get their job done
So-
and leave.
yeah,
So with the
Mango.
way that Boulder PD works,
Oh, fucking Boulder.
yeah, we're about to see because they do leave, and you will hear Shani ask, "Am I in trouble?" And she's just like, "No, you're fine. We'll contact you tomorrow." Boulder was trying
I
to
think
be
so.
nice.
Yeah.
Boulder was
totally.
trying to be polite. I do have a copy of the ticket that they gave Rev, but they fucked it up in the next part. Just
Okay.
Nice.
So, really quick, like I did this over the weekend at Tour de Fat. We entered a large event, and I wasn't even performing or was involved. I was standing there, a handful of police are just end up being next to us or around us. So what do me and my friends do? We walk up to them and are like, "Hey, how's it going? Are you guys having a good day?" You know, we're being nice to the cops, right? Because I want them to know that I'm on their side technically, even though, like, you know what I'm saying. But
as long as
when you look like a weirdo like me, it's better to go talk to security and the cops and make sure that they are cool with you, right? And this is why. And this is why. I was in the fucking at the rave they were having at the event, and some dude this like old man walks up to this like 20-year-old and starts like bugging her, and she's like, "I'm calling my boyfriend right now," and she runs off. And I walk up to him and I'm like, "Hey, bro, I don't know what you said to her, but if I see you do that to any other females here, I'm going to kick your ass out of here." And he goes, "You are going to do something?" And I'm like, "It's going to be me or it's going to be those cops behind me." And he goes, "What are you going to do?" And I went, and I just turned around and went, and I told the cops that I just talked to 5 seconds ago to come here. And I'm like, "Hey, this dude just literally said this to this 20-year-old, and she bolted crying pretty much. I don't know what he said, but I told him to never say that to anybody again." And then they were like, "Yep." And they pulled him out and kicked him out. That's why you know, like, you don't always become friends with the cops, but that's why you make peace with the people that are around you and make sure that they know what's going on. Because if I needed to go ahead.
Also, at an event like that, those cops want that evening to be as uneventful as possible.
Exactly, but because they knew who there was literally all those cops I just talked to, they were right there. So all I had to do was be like, "Hey, bro, come here." And they were like, "Cool, what's up?" And I'm like, "This guy does not need to be here right now because he's freaking out." And then what happened after he got kicked out? All these females were looking at me and being like, "Yay!" And they were like pointing at me, and they came over and hugged me. And I'm like, "Oh, that wasn't the first time that douche nozzle did that, obviously."
Yeah, obviously not.
So again, like, you know, there's a difference between being hateful to the establishment and then also going along with it. Like, I'm not okay with what, you know, most of the time they're okay with us. And especially if you go and introduce yourself, go talk to them and go and make sure that they know who you are at like events and other things, right? If a cop passes you, you might as well say, "What's up, bro? How are you doing?" "Yeah, woo!" Even if you just say that, then they're going to be on your side if anything goes down, right? Like, just go in and have fun with them first. Anyways, let's blow on with this.
I'll contact you, ma'am. No, you're
Don't
not
be
in
a
trouble,
dick
ma'am.
to them, especially if
Not
they're
yet. Am I in trouble?
Now for the good part.
if they're coming to you because you fucked up, you need to be nice. That's how it should. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
If
so-
they're coming to you for no reason,
Good night,
then
Al.
you can be a dick. You know.
Well, in this
Later.
particular case, what Mango I think was trying to touch on here is, yes, Rev wasn't talking to the cop very good, but the worst thing that happened was that Shani inserted herself. She created herself to be a point of interest. Now, because you couldn't keep your fucking mouth shut, now they're interested.
Yes.
Now there's a rhino that they have to a lasso and put down, right? With the tranquilizers and go.
So Shani made herself known. She made it clear that she's in the house, correct? When the Officer Ray, she's a sweetheart, love her to pieces. When she was on the way back to give the ticket, dispatch told her there is a protective order between Shani and Red.
And
Oh.
So she
now-
knows that there's a woman in the house. She knows that a person by the name of Shannon Dornbush
Yeah.
is not supposed to be in the same house as Revelation News.
And
Jason Egroff.
and
So
then
you will see the aftermath of that because
It's fun.
if Shani had just stepped outside, if Shani had just talked to the officer, if Shani had just complied with their wishes, all they would have done, because Shani's name is on the apartment, they would have sent Rev to a hotel for the night and been like, okay, we'll settle this in the morning.
Sure.
But this is what happened instead.
Exactly. Hubs, go ahead really quick if you want to say anything, and then we'll blow on with this.
Oh, have at it. It's funny. It's hilarious.
Do you know this whole saga yet, or have you been caught up with all this bullshit? I think you have, right?
Yeah,
okay,
I have.
Okay. I think most of us have. So, anyways, let's blow on with the idiocracy.
They're talking about how to approach Shani.
Is it not loud enough over on y'all's end?
No, they're muted right now.
Muted. Okay, thank you, Mango.
Remember how she said they mute when they talk about legal stuff?
Yeah, totally. I just wanted to make sure that it was that and not.
You'll hear the beep.
That's what she said. We're doing another. God damn it! Yes, another shot.
I still had it part.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you also very briefly hear the officer say she's crazy.
No way.
Yeah,
No.
I think she just whispered
They would
that.
never say that.
Yeah.
We are making contact.
Okay, we definitely need to speed this up. Because we're only going to get a little bit into this and then we're going to bow out. It's been a long day for me.
A lot of it is silent. A lot of it is
the main part is not.
When's the next?
Just hold on. He's about to answer the
Okay.
They're just like, yeah, come to the door. Come on. I got your ticket. Officer Ray works night shift, so.
That's the unfriendly knock.
You never want to hear that knock for sure. If you hear that knock, you're not gonna have a good day. You're not gonna have a good day talking.
Yes. Hi, Jason.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
Okay, so here's your ticket.
Okay, ma'am.
So the violation is leaving the scene of an accident.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have to go to court.
Okay. All right.
This address, this date, and time.
Okay, 12/26.
Yeah. I just want to confirm what's your date of birth.
Okay, my date of birth is 8/19.
Okay. So
and I'm sorry about last night. I was tired. I care very much about this. I apologize. You know.
Yeah, except for that you hit a lady in a van with a kid in it. You dumb cunt. He was on drugs. That's why I believe that's why he didn't stop.
Lady here with you?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
She is.
Okay, what's her name?
Her name is
lady.
Her name is Shem?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
It'll be Egroff soon. We're not we don't have the paperwork. We're in a common law marriage, but she's like not technically an Egroff yet, but you know.
She's not that good?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
married though in a common law marriage. So.
Okay, Shannon what? What's her last name?
Dornbush.
Dornbush?
Yeah.
Okay, can I talk to her? Can you ask her to come here?
You want to talk?
Thornbush? No, I'm just kidding.
Thornbush.
I know. It'd be funny if it was
just wait to get
Thornbush
straight
is so
from
fitting
here.
for her name, isn't it?
It totally would be.
Wait,
I
it
hate
gets
this
so
voice.
good.
But yeah, it happened, so it's like I'm guilty. I'm pleading guilty. So.
Well, this you can talk to the judge.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this where she butts in?
Night.
Well, I don't know.
I'll
It
talk to you
depends on
tomorrow.
you. Okay. All right. Hi, Shannon. Can you step out outside here so we can talk?
Later, Al.
You can just step out here, please. Come in.
You're not arresting me, are you?
I just want to talk to you.
What am I doing?
So you
Please,
guys
I'm
have.
afraid of you guys. Please, I can't. I'm afraid of you guys.
Jesus Christ.
She knows what's coming.
She knows exactly what's coming.
Well, you don't need to have a bad reaction. I need you to step
You know
out
what
here.
you guys did to her in prison?
No, I don't have
Throw her
a
on
clue.
concrete floor.
She didn't go to prison.
No, she did. Wait,
It was prison.
That's probably her own fault.
No, she
Wait,
didn't go to
wait.
prison. She went to jail in
Yeah.
May of 2019 during the Detective Baja Blast incident. She beat Rev.
Oh,
She
jeez.
called the cops claiming that Rev was like psychotic. He's having an episode.
Oh, yeah,
And they
Even
arrested
though-
her because he had marks all over him.
Wow.
And she made the claim that the Boulder PD R-worded her.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Dude, the Boulder PD, just to let everybody know, the Boulder PD is the most like hippie, like surfer PD that you can have other than San Diego. They're literally just like the most hippie cops that you can have. There's no way that they did that to her. And of course they found out that she was lying anyways, but like Boulder is like the most hippie place you can like live.
Like,
Guys,
I genuinely believe that all of that was like, you know, where she says, "Oh, they took my clothes, they made me be naked." I think they put her in a
That's
pickle
just
suit
searching.
because she was
I
acting
think
crazy.
No,
I think they just
it's not
searched her
even that.
too.
No, like y'all don't understand. Okay, so
Okay.
she got arrested on May 16th, right?
Okay.
On May 16th, after she got released and she was put in a hotel room, she did a hotel room tour. Same day. She didn't go through the shit that she claims. It is all
Okay.
there to be seen. It is on the internet. She put it out there her fucking
Oh,
self.
I didn't realize it was
Wow.
that extent of a lie. I knew she was obviously lying about all of it, but I thought she was doing that where you take the tiniest grain of truth and turn it into the
Nope.
elaborate lie.
I knew there was a weird timeline, but I just didn't know it was like that. But okay. I'm glad to know that for sure. Okay.
Before you started again, I'm being extremely stupid because I just realized that I'm on.
Oh, brainless.
Okay, well
Oh,
then you should
no.
probably drop out and
Brainless, you are living your name right now.
I should just stop drinking.
Yes, you need to stop drinking
definitely
and sleep.
stop doing that for sure. I don't even know how I'm still sitting up right now, but anyways, let's blow on a little bit further with this, and then we will blow out of here. And Mango and us will go over this stuff again. And I don't know if BGTV already went over this, but anyways, this will be something we do go over again. I may be doing a lolcows episode or a stream every once in a while. We'll see. But anyways, let's blow on a little bit further with this.
I'll be right here.
Ma'am, I need you to step outside.
Why did she have to be outside?
It's my house.
Okay, so let's talk, okay?
What did I do?
You and him, you have issues.
Dude, look at how big she is.
And you're the
She
restraining
fills
party
the
now.
whole.
She's the restraining party.
She fills the whole door.
Well, you guys do on the system.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Well, you guys
Admiral, there be whales here.
What's your last name?
I'm a matey.
Okay, I need you to step here.
What did I do?
Dude, look at how fat big she is.
Ma'am, just calm down.
Leave me alone. I can't.
Who do you think? Well, we're gonna have to take her then.
Why?
So you have an option.
She won't talk. Okay,
No.
She has to no matter what.
Okay,
I mean,
so,
there's
because there's a protective order according to the
Again,
system.
yeah.
Because they didn't double check it, because they didn't make sure it was cleared, even though it was ended in September and this was in November. Had she just stepped outside, had she talked to the people, had she said, hey, this was dissolved in September, they would have made Rev go stay at a hotel for a night, and they could have
Yeah.
talked to the judge the next morning.
Yeah, that's yeah.
She was resisting, and Rev threw wrists and punched the cop in the face.
Is that here? Does that happen in like 30?
You'll see
how
the
much-
camera fall to the side. Right,
How much
like
longer
right now.
until we get there?
Like right now.
Okay, because that's all. But that's when we need to end
there.
this is after showing wrists.
Yeah.
So here we blow.
Like you'll see the camera fall to the side.
Okay, here we blow.
he threw wrist. That's why the camera's on the floor like that.
Jesus. So
She was shaking arms, and he threw wrist.
So here we below. We're gonna show it one more time.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Well, you guys do on the system, okay? What's your name?
I'm Shannon.
What's your last name?
Darnbush.
Darnbush?
We haven't done anything.
Okay.
Though.
I need you to step here.
What did I do?
Ma'am.
We didn't do anything.
Ma'am, just calm down.
Leave me alone.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we're gonna have to take her then.
Why?
So you have an option.
I didn't do anything. No.
Ma'am.
And then the wrist.
Okay. The
Okay,
throwing
okay,
of
all right.
wrist was a different ticket. It's a different charge. I am waiting on the body cam footage of him punching the cop.
So who was that on the floor at that moment? Was that Rev on the floor?
No, that was Shani.
Yeah. Shani.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's her defense. She just falls to the floor and you got to pick
sat
her
on
up.
the floor, like we see their legs on the floor being handcuffed.
Well, no. The other thing is the camera fell to the ground, and so it's looking.
When the camera fell to the ground and it was facing up,
yeah,
you could see Shani's ass.
Yeah.
And
okay, so those
I-
of you
We don't want to
aren't familiar with
I
with
thought I
Shani,
saw some like denim trousers on the floor where someone's on the floor being pinned. I thought, oh, that's probably
No,
Rev because he
no,
just went in that
no.
direction, hitting someone.
You saw
Am I quiet?
you saw the.
We can hear you.
You saw the blue pants. Those blue pants were the officer because that's their uniform. And then there was Shani and her big fucking ass that's flat inside of the burger pants.
Okay, so what I was trying to say is
go Hooves.
What I was trying to say is those of you on the panel that are not familiar with Shani, no, her tactic is not to lay down. She starts off with the baby talk, but she will throw hands. She is a violent person. She has attacked her ex-husband, her ex-husband's brother, chased him down the street with a hatchet.
Yeah.
This is a
And
violent woman.
And she will flub on the floor like
the dog.
fat
It
whale
wasn't me. It was
jellyfish.
the dog.
A blobfish.
Anyways,
Turned into a blob.
She's a blob. She's totes a blobfish for sure. So, anyways, Mango, if you want to share that BGTV's link for that in the side of my chats. Mama did a climate change and protesters being pissed off at Burning Man, and then the protesters and them getting
participants.
run over.
I meant participants.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was a weird thing.
You have
thanks
to
for
watch it. It's
sharing that.
amazing.
Yeah, everybody.
And that
go
was
and
due to
watch
Ox.
that.
Thank you again, Ox, for showing
Thank
that
you,
link
Ox.
yesterday.
Totally. Yeah. Thank you.
And I got a little palate cleanser because like you guys always say that gingers don't have a soul.
Okay.
Yes, they
We'll
don't.
end. Let's end with this.
All right, fair enough.
Oh my God, that hair.
I need
He's got soul.
You got Widow would be so jealous.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
That is
We need to
great.
share that to widows. So everybody go to Shani's arrest #2 body cam in the side of my chats as well. If we can get Cookie 100 subs, she is going to come out of retirement and start doing videos on her channel with all the fun stuff. And then after that, then Hick McDickerson is going to come out if he gets 100 subs. And I haven't made a channel for him yet. I'll do that in the next couple of days. And then I have another character that's coming out as well. So I'm going to laugh my arse off if Cookie McSweet Tits gets 1,000 subs before I do. It'll be amazing if Cookie
Currently
McSweet
at
Tits.
30.
We're at 30. If
Miss
we can
Tits
get
is at
Cookie,
30.
yeah, if we can get Cookie McSweet Tits to get 1,000 subs, I will constantly do streams with Cookie, literally. So we'll get there and we'll see. So, anyways, is there anything anybody else wants to say before we get out of here?
So I am currently 132 subscribers away from having my first membership levels.
There we go.
So-
So 100.
Go,
I should
Mango.
probably
Go,
subscribe.
Mango.
So everybody go sub to Mango. Mango, put your link in the sides of my chats, even though it is in the descriptions. But everybody go there and sub to her as well, and everybody sub to everybody else.
No, don't sub to me. I don't make shit.
I know, but
Same with me.
there are content creators here like Commander 401
Commander,
and a couple others.
put your link in.
Everybody, while we close out, please put in that. Let me just find something to close us out so that everybody can put
But
their
Slim, I think that's
And,
not acceptable. It's not acceptable, is it? So we just do this.
Sure, but go ahead.
Put a picture that he's using.
Sure, go ahead, Vila.
And I've also got my scary stories that I did earlier this evening.
Yeah.
Doing them every Wednesday, and I'm going to start doing I keep saying this, I'm going to try and start doing a bit more on my channel. I'm going to do some horror gaming, and I need to figure out editing a bit better so I can make the videos that I want about history and like biggest misconceptions of history, where we've actually know differently to what was taught originally at school, and people haven't kind of learned the updated stuff, and they keep regurgitating the old stuff.
Exactly.
And like with viral videos on YouTube and things,
Interesting.
The misconceptions go around a lot quicker than the reality of the new evidence.
Yeah, I don't remember what the thingy-mabobber is, but it takes 5 seconds to say a lie, but it takes 1,000,000 years or 100 years or 50 years or 20 years to disprove it or some bullshit, right?
Yeah,
So it takes a lot longer to
the
disprove
lie goes around the
lie.
world twice before the truth has taken its
Before-
first step.
Exactly. There's that one as well. So same, yeah. Thank you, Avila. So that's what we're trying to do on these channels. So we're trying to go over all of the, hopefully, what is the truth of things, and looking at the past that is a lie and correcting them and showing you why there's the correction. That's what we're doing, I believe, with these channels is showing you the corrections, why they happen as well, not just going over the new stuff or disproving stuff. I believe we also go through why there is the new versions of these and whatever.
Yeah.
So
And
anyways,
like we like having fun. We also
And
like to be correct and
have
give you
a-
something.
and take the piss out of it and have fun with it and on Minecraft it or in Minecraft it. And anyways, thank you all very much. Tomorrow, I believe.
is sexy. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So everybody go there as well and go check out Neil the Atheist and and stuff and things. Tomorrow is disproving God. So we're going over contradictions in the Bible that disprove the translations in the Bible. So, all right, we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much, and we'll get out of here. Everybody say
Thank
bye.
you, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.